you. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Quest and Chaos. Tonight, we are Chaos Agents, still tonight. And we're going to play Dungeons and Dragons. I literally, without you guys around the table, I don't know what I'm saying.
That's fair.
Which side of the camera do you instinctively look at?
Yeah.
We're not even here, Thomas.
In the when we are at the table, I am looking at Bo's position. You know, no matter, I'm just like, I have to force myself to look at Aaron just because I naturally don't want to look that way.
I mean, it's okay. I don't really want to look at Aaron either.
But I always get them. They always come back.
Well, I so rarely actually look at Aaron that when I do, he gives me a nod. I'm like, oh God, what am I doing?
Thanks. It threw me off of what I was saying. Yeah.
It's always a panicked. I'm retaining this.
So we're gonna play some Dungeons and Dragons tonight. We are, of course, sponsored by Gordon Biersch. This is their Tilt IPA, which is a pinball gamed branded beer.
Themed, maybe?
Themed, yes.
Wait, really?
So
yeah.
I've been playing
thing in there.
There's this pinball place museum in Vegas, and then there's one in SF on the Haight called the Gold Watch. And I've gotten into the habit of humping the pinball machine to get the balls from falling into the and the machine goes tilt, and tilt is essentially calling me a cheater. Is what it's doing.
That's what you're doing.
It's what you're doing.
I'm not the one who put magnets underneath the fucking thing, right? Let's talk cheat, really.
Those carny bastards.
Come on. On old school pinballs, you can put in a quarter and play for hours. They realized they were losing money on that, so they put these magnets in to guide your ball straight down the center. Look it up.
Oh my
fucking total
God.
grip.
I don't doubt it.
Educate yourselves.
That is a conspiracy I can get behind.
Thomas and I went the same direction with the conspiracy theory thing.
Well, what about the flatness of this place? Where we live. We'll discuss it at the break. It's fine.
My favorite pinball game is the Comet. Also, fabulous the samples on the Mr. Bungle's first album, where they. Anyway,
Mr. Bungles, you say?
I'm a big 3D pinball guy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Aaron, do you have
the old school Windows pinball?
Yeah. I love that.
On Palm Pilot.
I played Congo one time at a retro hipster bar in Seattle, and then I never found it again. Greatest pinball game in the world. If I ever am lucky enough to own a house, I'm gonna find that thing on eBay and put it in my game room.
Was Bruce Campbell sampled in that?
Yeah. It had all of the major players in there. Yeah, even though he was only in there in the movie for 10 minutes max.
Exactly. All right. So, other announcements. We are using, before we get to movie talk here, or movie pinball game talk, we are using the Nord Games luck deck. If you put !Nord Games in the chat, you get our code for 20% off. They are, they are still a great company. And they are, they have books en route. So physical books that you can buy, they are in shippings or in customs at this very moment, and soon to be able to be out. So you can get their Dreaded Accursed, which has the Blight Lich from way back in the day. What episode was
God,
that?
it's been a year.
I have that artist painting in my room. Yeah, that was a good episode.
Nice.
Oh yeah, the bear and the dragon.
Yeah.
The bear and the dragon. Those are the two things that you took from that.
Yeah, that was what it was in the painting.
There were a few other things in that painting too.
Yeah, you try to walk away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Abs?
We were all just so muscular. I'm just looking at him laughing.
He walks everywhere.
Thank you, Mike from Berkeley Stamping and Engraving, for commissioning that. We need to frame ours here. It's I gotta frame it.
I went to a place in that park around the corner.
Oh,
Had to
nice.
haggle with the guy. Ridiculous. Yeah, sorry.
All right. I honestly I don't know what we're doing tonight. So
Theoretically playing D&D.
Discussing arcade machines.
supposedly.
This is pinball talk.
So I adjusted the thermostat so that it wasn't so cold in here, and now I'm hot.
That is how that works.
You just
take
can't be
off all your
satisfied, can you?
clothes.
So I'll have to just drink more beer. That's how it works.
Hmm.
Um,
That's science.
that is science. I think we're gonna start off with talking about some bits. Ooh, you know what? You know what we should really talk about, because we didn't kind of talk about this last night, even though I don't know why. Carbon 2185 has 2 books for pre-order. So you can get the PDFs right now of their city source book and the interlinked module. They are actually printing those books, and they've been printed, but they only did 1,000 of each, I think, and 750 are already sold. So if you did want some, head on over to the Dragon Turtle Games website and order them. Our code doesn't get you 10% off of those, only the core rule book, because I tried to use it when I ordered the books. But you still get 10% off the core rule book and maybe the PDFs. So, Carbon School game.
Tune in Mondays. Check it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So then we will start off with you guys with 4 inspiration. The boy, if it is correct and shows up, is at 13. We have switched that over to t-shirts for a little while, so you can get one of our 3 t-shirts, the one with the octopus and his face on it. The natural.
You know the one.
That was it. The natural 1 t-shirt or the Quest and Chaos logo t-shirt. Sizes are limited, so you have to actually go. We have real-time inventory on our website. So if you go to questchaos.com/merch, you have real-time inventory to see if your size is in stock of which one of those. That's also the sub giveaway, which isn't up right now for some reason. So I probably turned it off.
You guys hear that? No. Okay. Never mind.
Or what?
Never mind.
Me saying
The fucking army of motorcycles that just went by my house.
Cool.
Oh, didn't hear it, no.
Okay.
There we go. Sub giveaway is up now. Sorry. All right. Yeah. I feel like, man, it's gonna be 3 months. So I'm just gonna warn you right now. It's gonna be 3 months.
Oh,
That's fair.
Yeah. No, I get you.
That's fair.
I don't
So you guys have 4 inspiration
Those early wake up calls. That'll do it.
Oh, that, yeah.
every day. So we have some bits to give out. We have Tamagotora with 500 bits for the sick burn that I apparently gave somebody.
What?
What?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Well, again,
Me either.
it was a
Doesn't
while
count.
back.
We've only been running for like 8 minutes. How could it be that far back that none of us remember a sick burn?
I forget quickly.
Well, maybe it wasn't that sick.
Fair enough.
Hey, Amy just subscribed for 17 months in a row.
What?
Cheating.
Damn.
Tilt.
Hi,
Tilt.
Amy.
Yeah. We have 1,000 bits for the players from Lonely Yeti 0312. Thank you so much. Who also gifted some people some Cthulhu starter sets a couple weeks back. So add that to your total. Then we have 1,000 bits from Tamagotora
Go.
to leave Ruckus unsupervised for this episode or for the raid. I can get behind those.
I want to get out of this alive and without having to leave Baldur's Gate at speed.
I think we can accomplish some of that.
I do not want this to be an episode of the Great Dane Society where we can't come back to the city ever.
If you get rid of everybody in charge, you can come back whenever you want. I think that's a good rule of
I
thumb.
think that's a little high for us to aim. We're only level 9, mate.
And yet we talk about killing a god.
I mean, theoretically, we'll be higher level by then.
So I think that I have the best one is happening right now, and that is King Shikamaru with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 bits. 12 inspiration
What?
Holy cow.
for me.
No. Are you serious?
Unplugging the computer.
4, 6, 8,
Wow.
I'm not keeping track of Thomas.
What the fuck?
Me neither.
Oh my gosh.
We have to at
12.
least keep him honest. I don't know.
I've got, that is a stack. I had to dip into the player ones. Actually, you know what? I'll use these GDS coasters that we had gifted to us. The Baroness.
Those are gorgeous.
You say
That'll count for 2.
that is really cool, actually.
We have one more set of these that we're going to give away on Saturday.
Ooh.
So, yeah, they
by the
are
way-
very rad.
Warren, I'm being very truthful. I'm telling him I'm not keeping track of his inspiration.
Yeah, no, he's got 12. He has to keep track of that on his own.
I don't
I
think
have-
he's gonna run through 12,
I have 13.
13.
Oh,
And-
hope he doesn't
and
run
maybe
through.
I will. But
Oh my god.
King Shikamaru will not let his own treachery stand by with 2,000 bits to Aaron. So that is another 4 inspiration.
You irregular hero.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you kindly.
Woo. All right. That's
It won't go to waste. Hopefully.
God.
so this is one of those games where I probably will use that inspiration because reasons. Okay.
Because he
So
wants us to die.
Because raisins.
Raisins.
Sorry, I like wordplay.
all right. So last episode on Chaos Agents, you guys went shopping. You bought clothing to blend in with the upper crust of Baldur's Gate, which literally happened because there was one vendor who is super popular at the moment and has very common garb. And you chose out specific colors, or the choices of 3 colors that were there. You picked out 2 of them. And as you were walking through the rest of Baldur's Gate, you noticed there was quite a few people also wearing the same outfit, which is great. Remy, on the other hand, went to the thespian shop.
Found nothing. Found nothing there.
You found some stuff that would last a few days.
Yeah, but I didn't shop from them. We went to other places
Yeah.
and just found something.
And then you ended up with a giant purple hat,
did.
much like Sebastian wore. Till one day he threw it off a boat, and everybody was like, "What are you doing?" My favorite moment.
Not,
Sebastian.
not the time when you dropped a fireball on a ship.
I think those were kind of, those were somewhat tied together.
Fair enough.
So Sebastian, as a very paranoid conspiracy theory type of guy, when somebody very powerful saw him in that hat, he's like immediately, "Oh man, they can locate object on this. I got to get rid of it."
I mean, that's not incorrect, but also if they can do that, they can scry.
I didn't say Sebastian was the brightest person in the world.
Fair enough.
Very charismatic, but that's about it.
As sorcerers be, which I look forward to playing into.
Nice. All right. So then, after you guys went shopping, you took a stroll in through the upper city of Baldur's Gate, made your way past the Von Keene Estate, where you actually had Winthorpe fly up above and kind of take a look inside. And I'm not sure exactly what you were expecting, but I don't think it was hellhounds and
Spine devils.
barbed devils.
Oh, okay.
I said they have spines. They have barbed devils, missing from Stranger Things, and probably surprising. So you kind of looked around. You saw that there was no way into the courtyard itself. All of the entrances went into buildings, And then the entrance to the courtyard was on the inside from the buildings. You then traveled through the rest of the neighborhood to find yourself in the Flynn Estate townhouse, where you were shown in by his butler, where you asked him to find his finest 3 butter knives.
Oh yeah.
Which he
How
did.
did you forget that?
I didn't. Because I was gonna ignore him upon giving me what I wanted. So as Ruckus, being the selfish,
such a spoiled rich boy.
I wrote the perfect terrible character.
So in addition to that, you got a little bit more information. You got some items, in fact, to help you on your way. I don't remember what those are, so hopefully you wrote them down.
I do have mine. Yes, it is. Shit.
Potion of rejuvenation.
That is it.
Which
Refresh.
for a wizard restores 2 levels of spell slots, or a warlock restores 1 spell slot. I had to actually adjust it because
Where the hell did I
Because
write
you
it?
got called out.
well, I had to adjust it because I hadn't play tested it before. So I'm like, oh, warlocks.
Warlocks.
Yep.
I got a potion of speed.
Potion
Yeah.
of speed.
I
Which
have-
actually, that is the potion of boosted speed, I believe, which actually gives you 1 hour of,
That's right.
double
movement.
I have a marble thing that turns into a block and any like bottleneck. How big does that get? Is that like 10 foot by 10 foot or?
10 foot by 10 foot.
Nice.
Yes.
There we go.
Emergency.
No. Yeah. Marble to create a barrier. Bronze use key. Violet veil.
Oh, that's right. The bronze,
Potion of greater swiftness.
the single use key. That was the other one.
What did you say about the rejuvenation? Is it 1 spell slot or 2?
1 spell slot, 1 warlock spell slot, or 2 levels of wizard spell slots. Oh man, ooh, okay. So Tiana, since you saw this deck of inspiration and gave me some feedback,
Mm-hmm.
I added a number of more different things.
Oh, interesting. I'll be interested to see what the 2.0 or whatever number we're on at this point is.
One of the things too, I'll just kind of say it because I like this one. So it is. So these are deck of inspiration cards. So when the DM says, "Oh, you've done really good," here's a card. Or if you're in a mitten and somebody wants to buy a card, that would do it as well. This one is a little spin. The flavor text says it's like something out of a motion painting. On a single ranged attack, you put spin on the shot and ignore everything but full cover.
Oh, that's cool.
Repeat that.
It's like Wanted.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just like bullet bending.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That
So
feeling.
there, I know. So in the level 6 to 10, there's going to be ricochet shot. Which
You
is
should. Is there any mechanic for like the magic arrow that tracks the shot? So the first, like 5th element, the first bullet goes anywhere. The second and corresponding bullets go to the same exact location. Is there a thing for that in D&D?
Yeah.
I would love to know that.
That's magic missile.
Missile.
Ah! Okay,
If it were a snake.
not the same, but okay.
All
Listen,
right.
Those are big bullets.
Yes. So we do. So eventually, I mean, so you got those items, and then you went back to. You also saw there was a orb of scrying that you were able to see through and see the front gate. I don't know if it's actually relevant, but nobody has been coming in or out over the last couple of days.
That could be relevant. That might mean that they're holding up for something.
So we ended up the session. You guys were across the street, I believe, from the front door of this place. and then you had a plan. I don't remember the plan, so hopefully you guys do.
Oh yeah,
And
we have
you
a
can
plan.
Tell me what you guys are gonna do with 500 bits from Stilba for the hat.
Thank you so much.
Thank
You guys, so you guys have a big stack. Let me count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15.
15?
15. I must have missed a couple in there because I thought we were even with you.
Were
with
you
your
at
13.
13? Yeah, same.
Okay, good.
Yes.
All right,
That's
13
on
it is.
Thomas.
No.
No, I didn't mean 15.
If,
Yeah, I
if
love it.
not, it's bank error in your favor.
No,
Yes,
I'm a 15.
and I will not challenge it. I must have just missed something somewhere.
Yeah,
So
I'm a 15 kind of person.
the plan, as I remember it, was Bo and I to go into our pets and try to find openings above the Hellhounds and the Spine Devils. And we're going to nest in the bushes on the east end of the property, while Andraste and Ruckus hide and also keep lookout because we're going to be blind while we do this.
Yeah, and I think our familiars are going to look at these two buildings in particular, see if we can get some more information there, because those are our only entrances, right?
Yeah, so the bird will go to the one to the south, and I'll go to the building to the north. And we can't really look in because it's frosted, but I'm looking specifically for cracks in the stone, in the ceiling, or in the door that a spider can kind of crawl through.
Let me ask you, Thomas, was it frosted just on the main house or on the other two?
Just on the main house on the second floor.
On the second floor.
The first floor did not have the frost on the windows.
Remy, would you, before I commit the spider to walking to either direction, actually, do you see with Winthorpe any cracks anywhere that a spider might be able to slide through?
I send Winthorpe up and go into him, and my eyes kind of get very big.
Me a perception check. I'll say this is your perception check. Well, okay, I guess Winthorpe's perception check.
Yeah.
If it's your eyes through him, I suppose you're seeing
seeing through his eyes.
An owl.
Yeah. Oof, wasn't good.
That does.
So circling, so you get up there and you start circling around, and so immediately sort of one of the spine devils just like kind of locks onto it, and shouts something over his shoulder, and he is going to make an attack on it.
What? They don't have owls here that fly over? Those spine devils must spend a lot of time killing owls.
Well, actually, aren't they nocturnal? Aren't owls also not ethereal and also nocturnal?
That's fair.
Probably locked in on another magic object or something.
It depends on whether or not they see it as a magic thing, I guess.
Those devils.
18 to hit.
Yeah,
that'll hit him.
Fuck.
All right. What does this do? D&D Beyond.
It's a red die. That's how you know it's evil.
Right.
Slash roll for 12 points of damage.
Oh yeah, I think he goes pop.
So you looking up through there, you see this small mote of flame coming straight at you, and just you are pushed back out of Winthorpe as he vanishes, and you hear some more screaming on the other side. Does anybody speak Infernal?
Let me check.
I barely have an excuse to know Dwarvish. Why would I know Infernal?
So so it is definitely in a language you do not understand, and you also hear some of the not so much a bark as a growl, as they have now been alerted to the presence of a magic user.
Shit.
Well, I suppose that plan didn't survive 2 seconds.
This means they're on more high alert than before.
Does it sound like the sounds are getting closer to us, or is it just kind of in general they're more alert?
So in general, more alert. You didn't like, you didn't send Winthorpe like straight over. You're like, he flew up to, get a view that was different. But these creatures are on alert because that is what they are designed to do, or hired to do, or brought here to do, just to keep a lookout.
Where do you hire devils? Okay, let's not think about that right now. What do we do next? They're on high alert. We need an.
I'll be right. I'm looking for my book.
Okay, Uzo is blanking out.
Don't
get it.
Uzo, hello, we're speaking to you.
I know where my book is. It's in Alameda.
His eyes have went white. This is
So
eerie.
strange.
This is unsettling.
Kind of want to watch it.
I like to imagine I could see this in Uzo's eyes
Oh,
as
that
Ruckus.
book.
Ooh, the Yu-Gi-Oh book.
That book. It's been a minute.
Someone put a mustache on it. I'm not going to be named.
You put a mustache on it.
Yeah, I don't touch that. I don't touch your stuff.
If someone's putting a mustache on things, it's probably Amy
Fair.
or Nick.
She's like the Anne Wheaton with the vandal eyes.
I should give her one of the masks we have. It has a mustache on it. It's perfect for work.
No. Send it to Nick.
Uzo, hearing the language, holds firm to the spider, but sees Remy's kind of reaction. He goes, I think I can detect its thoughts, figure out what it is trying to communicate to each other. Should I give it an attempt?
It's worth a try.
Yeah.
All right. So are you sending in the spider?
Not yet.
Okay.
Spell action is really focusing my activity. It says a creature you can see, but I know we've used it before to detect people in our perimeter. When we were at
you're talking about the spell detect thoughts?
Yes.
You can use it. I think if you read like the second paragraph, you can use it to detect creatures of a certain
detect
kind.
the presence of the
but not necessarily
of thinking creatures. When you cast the spell or your action during the duration, you can search for thoughts within 30 feet of you. The spell can penetrate barriers, but 2 feet of rock, 2 inches of any metal thicker than lead, or a thin sheet of lead blocks you. You can't detect a creature with intelligence of 3 or lower. So when you cast a spell or as your action during the duration, you can search for thoughts within 30 feet of you. Would that qualify as a detect thought spell? Once you detect the presence of a creature in this way, you can read its thoughts for the rest of the duration as described above.
Gotcha. Okay. So
even if you can't see it,
but it does have to
must be within range.
Within 30 feet. Yeah.
Yes. 1 second before I waste this thing. So
you guys, actually, let me put you where you are.
We're right here, right? Weren't we here?
Yeah, if we're over here, I mean, the closest one is like 90 feet away, at least that we can see on the map.
Of the spine devil. This is a spine devil right here, right?
I don't know. It's hard to tell. I can't quite see what they are.
Yeah, I think this is a spine devil right here, and then I think this is a spine. Well, this is the only spine devil I know for sure.
That ugly
I'm pretty sure that the second one that you pinged is also
So we can, if we choose to change our position.
Yeah, if we can come like up over here in the north area, as I try to ping.
And hide in those bushes while we do it?
Maybe.
What say you, Captain?
Yeah,
Now
whatever.
I'm visible.
Let's go.
So you're gonna head over this way.
Yeah.
Do you guys have control of your characters?
I do.
Yes.
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 Haha. Roll 20 for the win.
Hey.
Or you think I'm
Right.
thinking myself from 3 weeks ago when I built this out.
Where I don't even know. Okay, there you go. We all disappeared into one another.
There we go. Much better.
All right. Yeah. What are the thoughts? So I'm going to use a spell shot to detect thoughts.
I don't know if it's worth it because I'm pretty sure that what they said was some variant of there's a magic user nearby, be on alert.
Wait.
Okay. That makes sense.
So I don't know if it's if it's worth wasting a spell slot to do that.
Also,
Just from context, that's what I imagine they're saying.
wait, I don't know if you answered this. Does it have to be your language when you detect thoughts? Oh, okay.
It just needs to be an intelligent creature.
Oh, okay.
So,
Sorry, what context are you talking about, Andraste?
Sorry, what?
You could speak Infernal?
No.
Oh, I thought you were translating for them.
No, I'm just guessing based on context and the heightened alert that you mentioned.
It makes sense.
I mean, seeing as that their defenses are being heightened, that seems like the most accurate guess.
I don't think they are calling out strategies or have any
We
I
don't
mean,
know what they're saying.
grand knowledge of the compound.
Well, are they calling back and forth? Like, can we hear more than just that initial shout?
everyone make me perception check.
Also, did you know you can roll on D&D Beyond?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh my God, Aaron. Give me a card.
Nice,
I never
Warren.
use
20.
it.
I'll take a card.
Why would I know that?
Fortuitous circumstance. Here we come. They
Come
all passed
on.
dead.
Son of a.
Hold
Okay.
on.
I do feel bad.
That's the first time I rolled a 20 in a long time. Could use some of that yesterday.
I'm glad you didn't have it yesterday.
I could just pull from my deck.
Oh
now.
my gosh.
Aw.
Fortuitous
Aw.
circumstance.
Yes. All right.
Are you gonna let us keep it?
Yes.
You have fortuitous circumstance.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Same rules as Warren as applies.
Okay. All right. I get
Make
first
that
right of
count.
usal since I pulled
Yeah.
the card. Yes.
So
and I'll show you
however-
how to fucking use it. All right.
So with the natural 20, and you are right in sort of that curve of the stone wall, you hear the sound of a dog on the other side. You know that sound like a dog when they breathe out to clear their nose to really bring in new scents. So you definitely hear that. And you like right on the other side of the wall. It's like you can tell it knows there's something over here.
It's tracking us. Yeah, through the wall.
It's like back and forth, back and forth. And you do start to hear a little bit of shouting as well.
Should we go to our original location and see if the dog tracks there?
If
I
it's
think-
tracking us by scent, it'll probably follow us around the wall.
Worth seeing.
Yeah, I move around
Yeah.
to this side. Stealthily.
Question though.
Give
is
me
it-
a stealth check.
Throw this up when I do it.
If everybody wants to do a stealth check, I mean, as you see, like Remy throw the hood up and sneak away, which is
Sorry.
also something he does often.
Classic Remy.
I forgot how much. Ah, yes, plus 13.
22.
Flat there.
So, as
Oh, not 20. Card me.
God damn.
yeah, we're off to the races here.
Boy, aren't we?
That didn't show up on my
I see
screen.
it.
You
What
guys see
didn't
it?
show?
Yeah,
It's
it's the roll 2d20, keep the highest 1 plus 13.
It's
Are
the
you-
33.
you scroll down?
geez. Oh, geez.
33.
It's the 33 stealth roll.
Look
Yes,
at him
okay. Yes,
swinging.
okay. That was the shorter way to say it. You're right.
So I got 22.
I got 13 and Ruckus got 12.
you have succeed on an attack roll.
Thanks.
Gotta be useful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with you guys kind of sneaking away and going around.
Well, I wanted to say that using his stealth, Uzo kind of wanted to. He sees that Andraste and Ruckus are like not really being stealthy, and he tracks directly ahead the hound, but he wants to stay to see if the hound chases or not, or like follows them around, sniffs to them or keeps on him.
Gotcha. So
just for
you,
a minor delay.
So you actually see that there's two of them over there now. They both kind of like go to the corner of this area. And then they're still kind of pacing back and forth right there. You can tell that they are not right on the other side of the wall from you, but a little bit down. And they appear to have lost their scent.
Okay, and I go back stealthily around and let the team know that sight and sound sort of detection is what triggered.
What do you say we just go over the wall then? I mean, I don't think we can get much more reconnaissance done here.
Or not.
Well, sight and sound works. On the other corner, if we have a diversion, it could work. Whether it is just a minor sound or one of Ruckus's friends.
I'm going to save something for when we're inside, but yes, I don't mind throwing one of my animals or two.
It might be a good idea then, if you're going to do that, to get a little bit closer to where they are, so that they aren't drawing a direct line from us here to where they are. Just in case.
Of course. Hopefully
Ruckus.
I'm stealthier.
Okay. Here is the plan. Ruckus goes around the street to the north side. He pulls an animal. Hopefully it's a decent-sized one. And he tells it to hop over in a moment. Once we hear the commotion over there, we ascend the wall right where we stand. And we look for an entry somewhere.
Agreed.
Also, I want to look around to see if any watchmen are getting brought over by all of the noise that's going on.
How do you want to see? Oh, you mean
With my eyeballs?
Oh, okay, outside of the so it is broad daylight.
We were coming in.
It was the evening.
Oh yeah, I'm
We
sorry.
were coming in at night.
So it is evening. There are still some people out, unless it's. Did you go super early in the morning, or was it just evening?
It was as soon as it got dark. We waited until sunset. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a few people out right now. You do not. Right now, you do not see a watch.
Okay.
You don't know how long that will last.
Are we getting? Is anyone giving any funny looks to all the noises that are going on, since there are people back and forth on the street, or is this pretty normal for this area?
So out of that alleyway, you actually do see somebody now, sort of like kind of like odd, but just kind of trying to ignore it as much as they can.
Does it look like this person is actually like a part of this? You know what I mean? Like
probably
defense?
not.
Oh, okay.
No, they're on the outside. This person.
Ruckus,
I
can you manage to go to the north side here and pull out an animal that you can use? Tell it to scale and hop into the courtyard while I send my friend here up the wall to see what he can see.
Of course.
Come back. We won't ascend the wall without you.
I will traverse on the wall basically the entire time.
No.
When I leave.
That is a bad idea.
Why is it a bad
Stay
idea?
on the outside of the wall, Ruckus.
No.
Go to the point. What?
That is what I meant. I'm staying on the outside of the wall, but I'm going to use my slippers to stay horizontally on the wall. Is that more stealthy than the streets? I feel like it is, but
the animal, one, it will create a scene for anybody who watches you. The second part is it might create an echo on the other side, and the animals will track you.
You make a fair argument, but I think mine is more fun.
Ruckus.
Okay, yes.
We don't need any salt in this stew. No flavor is necessary.
You always need salt in stew.
There's already salt in this stew.
They have referred to me as Salter Shabay in this world. Nothing. No, just forget it. I will throw an animal and I will scale down the wall to the streets to act like a scared civilian.
How far is that? How long would it take you to run over there?
Please, someone do the math.
It's 120 feet, roughly. 140 feet.
So we consider like dashing for it would take him 2 rounds, so roughly 12 seconds.
Does the bag have to attune?
Tell it to wait.
Tell the creature to wait?
Yeah, to wait a second or two before. After you leave, before it runs over.
It's not a telepathic thing, but I will whisper the command before I throw the furry ball that transforms into some sort of life.
Ruckus, do you have to be the one to throw it? Does the bag attuned to you?
Is it? It is not an attuned item.
Remy, take the bag, please.
Son of a...
Let me have that. I will throw it over the wall, and I will run here very fast.
Okay.
And I drink my potion of speed.
Hey, there we go. As he does that, Uzo looks to the hand, and he opens it, and the spider comes out. He's like, see what you can see. So the wall we're against, there are 2 buildings, but there's a tall building. He wants to stay on the outside of the tall building and go to the roof before he crests over.
Okay.
And then look from the roof down into the courtyard. Don't be seen.
Okay. So the spider climbs up and it goes over and up, and you know that it's up on the roof at this point.
Yep.
It's silent.
The layout is the same across the way at this place here. Nothing in the windows.
Are you on top of that building?
No, he's on top of this one.
Oh, on top of that building. Okay. Give me a perception check by the spider.
Is it advantage?
It's got like 8 eyes. It should.
Yeah. The spider stats. Passive perception is 12, but perception, dexterity. Perception is what? Dex?
Wisdom.
What's wisdom?
Wisdom.
+0.
Just 0. Yep. All right. Inspiration? No.
Sure.
We got like 15.
Yeah, 15.
Is this what we want to use it on? All right. I'm doing it again.
Okay.
Is it a +6 or is it a reroll?
So actually, this is actually perfect. Let's leave this for a moment, because from where you are, from where the spider kind of climbs up,
yeah,
its line of sight is blocked by this building. You don't see that.
But over here, there are no windows over here. There are no entrances.
Oh, that's right. You were looking inside. Yeah.
Like in the building.
Okay. So if you do want to inspire that.
All right. 12.
Yeah, we should inspire.
Okay. So that's 2 of these guys for a reroll. So you through the eyes do see movement behind the windows on the 2nd floor.
I'm passing that along as I see it.
With a 12, you don't see exactly what it is, but it's definitely humanoid shapes.
It's occupied. In the building that he's in, no rumblings below.
He can tell that there are horses on the inside.
So it's a stable. Okay, so he's over the stable. And then the 2 buildings are people. Okay. He stays there, and I give him the command to notify me when someone leaves the complex, and I get my sight back.
Okay.
Okay. We wait for Remy's signal.
Wait, did Remy already leave?
No, I'm still here.
Wait, how are you going to scale the wall? Are you just going to throw the thing the full way over?
Just going to throw it over.
I'm not giving you that chance. I'm not wearing my armor. I feel like we can go together.
Yes, but I will outrun you getting back.
Oh, yeah. Okay, God.
Let's not waste any more time. The noise is already starting to draw attention on the street. Whatever we're doing, let's do it.
I feel like whatever he
I'll toss
throws can bound or climb over, unless it's Norman.
Well, no, Norman's not in this bag. But
Okay. Oh, you gave him the other bag.
No, yeah, I gave him the old bag. This is just.
I'm just gonna throw all three. How tall are these walls?
Okay, throw 2 of 3. Because Rucku is going to be really touchy about his bag. Throw 2 of 3 in his bag. and do not name a single one without us. And here you go.
No promises.
And I clutch his hand. Promises.
Okay. I promise. No naming.
I like the 2 of 3.
These are my father children. Remember?
Tell them to stay on that side of the courtyard.
Yes, and until they die.
Again, how tall are these walls?
10 feet.
10 feet. Okay.
It's like 8 of you.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
8 is not.
I'm not good at math.
I know.
Does the bag actually say how far I can throw these things out?
20 feet.
Okay, so I could
Just huck it over the wall.
Yeah,
you're right.
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
I forgot the words part.
I stealth on over to this side here.
Okay.
Let me see how many feet. Oof. Here.
Chaos agents.
Wow. My thing isn't showing up because I'm the GM.
Which thing? Your measuring thing?
Yeah.
You have to select show to others.
It says show to others.
That's weird. How do I use this and do the
Q.
multiple
Q.
points?
Roll
Q.
20 will get you.
Okay, Q.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you drag it, and then
Ah.
when you get to where you want to be, you hit Q and keep going.
I was
The
gonna.
problem is that I can't see that far here.
You have to zoom out a lot of the time. It's annoying.
Yeah, I accidentally put on the hand mover
170 feet from here.
Oh.
How far is this? Yeah, about 170. So I'll go to 150 right here.
Stupid. This thing is so dumb sometimes.
Okay. And then when we're ready, I will huck 2 of them over and I will book it movement dash and action dash. So bonus action dash and action dash for the full 150 back here.
What you got to roll for those, right? D8s, 2 D8s.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No whammy, big money, stop. Not you, Ruckus.
No, I know. I'm looking at the book. I was looking at the.
Oh, 7 is good.
You got Jaina. I mean Harley.
Oops.
And 8, 1 and 8, 1/8. You got a quarter of something. 2.
And a 2.
Harley
What are those?
And ape. Harley and
And
ape.
an ape.
Ape and the jackal, right?
Yeah. No.
And the hyena.
The
Yeah.
giant hyena.
Jaina.
Jaina.
For crudeness sake.
Yes. That's awesome.
Yeah, perfect. So that should create a fucking ruckus, mayhem, chaos.
You bet those words. Sorry,
All right.
I'm looking for the character.
Uzo's gonna wait for the distraction before he starts to scale the fence. Not climb over it, but kind of peek over it and just make sure everyone's distracted.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get something that's representative.
On my signal, unleash hell. What movie, Aaron?
On my signal.
Yeah.
Come on.
Save it for your show.
But also, here's the thing. So many quotes I've also got. So many quotes, but it's never in front of people.
Then it never happened.
All right, you pulled an ape and
Hyena.
Giant hyena.
all right. So
Cocaine.
Oh my God.
These people and their fucking motorcycles, I swear to God.
I mean, you live in the territory of the Thunder Butterflies. What did you expect?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I would love to see them. Don't mess with the Thunder Butterflies.
Thunder Butterflies. Oh.
They call me a demolition man.
I had to stop and think and try to remember which gang it was part of. I was like, it's a motorcycle gang, but I can't remember the name. Finally remembered. It took a minute.
I wonder what Scarlett's doing. How she's working, making out.
Oh, here we go.
I hope she's dying horribly.
So it's an 8 bartender. I mean, these things are so tiny, it's hard to see anything.
Did you say an ape bartender?
No, it's actually an orc bartender.
Oh, okay.
I see. Yeah. There. Go away.
Oh, you're looking for assets to dump in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a headache.
It is.
So.
Wait, did you not expect us to get in the wall?
And this hyena jump over the wall, and immediately, Remy, as you are running, sneaking away, you immediately hear like these guys movement on the other side. That none of them are going to get to attack right now because they just heard it and then they kind of looked and they've realized what's going on. So the surprise round is over. Let's all roll initiative.
Whoa, wait, real quick. There is one by the stable. Did the spider notice that the hyena at the stable or the hellhound at the stable run to the commotion, or did he stay?
It actually did, yeah.
Okay.
It started to move over there a little bit quieter, a little bit slower than everything else, but it's kind of checking it out.
Now is our chance. Okay, so Uzo starts to scale but doesn't make it over, I think, right?
You gotta roll initiative.
Everyone's gonna roll initiative.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Oof. You get a card, mate.
That's nothing.
I do. A Nord Games luck deck.
I mean, had to do something to make up for that fortuitous circumstance.
That's
cool. I like rolling on D&D.
Turn a missed hit against you into a hit.
I like rolling on D&D Beyond as well, but then Warren accuses me of lying because no one else can see them.
It served you well like 2 rolls ago.
So, speaking of
Schrodinger's dice roll,
Stilba
is it a dead cat?
Me 500 bits to counteract the cards that you have.
What?
Come on, as if you don't have enough.
Fortuitous circumstance.
He has more inspiration than we do now because he has 14 and we have 13.
Fortuitously, your bit pile knocks off the table, rolls under the door.
Fortuitously, Duke Fleeg, for your spider, Uzo, gave 1,000 bits. That's 2, so you guys now have 1 more. Oh, and I just knocked the stack over.
Hey, look at that.
According to Warren's rules, you don't get them anymore.
I willed that with my mind. You all now see the
all the way from San Francisco. You willed that in the studio. That's impressive.
You god.
Like Darth Vader.
+9.
Darth Vader on Zoom.
The Force works through Zoom, right?
It does, actually. Remember how many people Darth Vader killed, like choking them through a view screen?
Snoke choked someone through a phone call. I'm sure some other dude like Vader could do it.
Ooh, so Tiana got a 2, Ruckus got a 14.
Yes, I did.
What's everyone else's?
27.
Unnatural 20.
You just keep swinging it around, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Yep, he do.
Your thick, inchy numbers.
Girthy.
Girthy. Very girthy.
Hold on. Oh, I have to scroll down. 27. 27? I suppose I should roll 2, huh?
What? What is this nonsense?
Well, that's baloney.
You go before I do. Shut up.
Microphone. You know what? I am going to roll these separate, though. Just be frick. All right.
Each of these? Wait, who are you rolling?
What?
Each of these are groups of people.
Groups of people.
Okay.
So 27, Remy the Fox up
Okay.
first.
I say, all right, Ruckus. What's your carrying capacity? As I jump on his back.
Son of a bitch. Weight carried 240. I'm trying to see where encumbered is.
You have no problem. And in fact, you're somewhat used to carrying this halfling.
Well, yeah, this is like a backpack. Can I also get other people with me?
Uzo's started his ascent already.
Oh,
I'm basically peeking over.
You're just gonna climb? Oh god. Yep. Looked at it.
I mean, we have to do it in order, don't we?
Yes, Remy, you're up first. So
Did my
everybody's in the
action
same place.
go off before the start of initiative, like the ascent?
No.
Okay.
Everybody is in the very same place. Remy having run all the way back here with amazing speed.
150
Still has
around.
energy to go. So let's do it.
Arriba.
Remy, you're up.
So no, not on your back. Okay, fine. And I'll try and scale the wall then if I can. Try and acrobatics it up.
And then I whisper, I didn't say no.
It is an athletics check, but go ahead and make your way up.
All right.
Can I help as a reaction? I don't know. I'm just inventing stuff.
4.
So you get like halfway up, which is 6 feet, and you turn and you look, and Ruckus is right at your eye level there, and you've just chosen a poor spot on this thing to go over. Suddenly, there's no it's smooth for the next little bit.
I will jump off and grab on Ruckus and say, "Carry me."
So you hop off and off of the wall straight onto him, just kind of shimmy, or like you jump on his front and then just kind of shimmy around to get behind him.
The second my face is clear as a reaction, you've lost that much respect.
All right.
All right. Next up is Uzo, followed by Ruckus.
Acrobatics?
Athletics.
Athletics.
Nice try, mate.
They're the same for me. I was trying to pull just being clear for the storyline as Uzo basically tries to stepping stone it. Uses momentum
with your tall frame, you're able to just grab those kind of thing, and you get to the top, and you can hop down if you want.
I want to. So right for this action, I want to straddle, and I want to see if I can look in the window to see what the spider saw.
Gotcha.
Would that be my action?
It will, yes.
What do I mean, just kind of hopping over and looking at the Hellhound. The Hellhound has not been alerted to us coming behind him.
Correct.
Okay.
Actually, everyone should probably give me a stealth check as well.
What?
Well, on your turn.
We're less loud than thrashing hyena and monkeys.
Yeah. Oh, this is a low DC. So.
Okay.
Monkey. Plural.
My stealth is pretty good.
You've met my
last
stealth.
words. +6. What?
Oof.
Okay.
Card.
Nat 1.
I feel a little better about my nat 1, I guess.
We can't.
And we can't inspire it because it's a fumble.
Yeah.
Minus 1d12 after making a skill or an attack roll.
Ooh.
The North Game's luck deck. So you get up to the top and you kind of like chuckle to yourself because Remy did so bad. And as you do that, this hyena or this hellhound right here turns and sees you at the top.
So he turns and he sees me, and I want to make sure that I do this right because I want to know what the range is on my wand of web.
Ooh.
Did you add it?
I do have it.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, I don't know that I added it to my inventory.
Yeah. Do you already have 3 things attuned?
No, it's attuned and it's on my inventory.
There
It
you
is
go.
the 3rd thing. 7 charges holding. It doesn't say a range.
Well, the
You,
web's
you cast web from it, which is a range of 60 feet. I'm looking at it now.
Boom.
But it's also a 20-foot cube from that point. So it's
you can
60 feet.
absolutely get it.
All right. While holding web, do you have a DC? Wait. While holding it, you can use this action to expend 1 of the charges. And I'm going to do that now. To cast the web, spell save 15 DC. The wand regains 1d6 plus 1 daily.
Dexterity? Is it a dex save?
It doesn't say. Is web a dexterity? Is the spell web?
Hang on.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a dex saving throw.
Okay. They're probably pretty good at that, I'd imagine, yeah.
Scream
be
diversion.
Ooh, it is captured.
No.
They're not good at it.
So
And in fact,
dead center on it.
yeah. So it wraps it up, and in fact, you can even from where you're at, you can see it try to open its mouth in a howl, but it just is sort of very quietly.
Hurry! One of them is onto us. We must silence it quickly. As
Go,
Uzo
Ruckus.
stays, and if I can, to give them whoever an advantage to help them over.
Yeah, absolutely. You anybody trying to get over has advantage.
Thank you.
Ruckus can climb.
I mean, my athletics isn't bad, so.
I was about to be. I mean, is it
Ruckus,
worth it
you're
to
up.
help you? No, I
Just walk. Move
Okay.
your ass, Ruckus.
I wanted to help Andraste. Fine. I knew I gave that wand to the right person. Come with me, backpack, and I'll run up I'll sprint up the wall.
So you use your movement to run up the wall.
Yeah.
Give me a stealth check.
Oh my God. Boom.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dang.
So silently,
Wow.
and you are up on top. You have half of your movement left and your action.
Excellent. I'm gonna slide down to the bottom of the wall in order to grab some stealth, like cover, if I can.
All right. So just kind of popping down
Can I
right here.
expend all my movement and get cover, or with Remy before I let either of us go completely?
So right now you used your movement to get over the wall.
Okay.
You have your action, which you could dash if you wanted to.
Yes. Dashing.
So you also know right now the Hellhound is behind a small bush. There is a tree in between, and there is a wall that is providing some cover as well. So
So
you
I
are kind of hidden already.
Okay.
Real quick, because I've never used these animals. Do they go on my turn?
Yes, actually they do.
As a caster, yeah.
Run
Would I be
away.
able to do that?
Just
Since
So
my turn's
yeah,
already
so how it works is as a bonus action, you can tell them what to do. I will say when you threw them, you told them what to do.
Right. Cause a distraction, run around.
Yeah. So are they going to attack, or are they going to?
Yeah, my idea was that they would try and take these guys on a bit of a chase around to stay away from us. So I was
Gotcha.
gonna try and grab them.
So what is the speed of a baboon?
I got that. 30 for the ape. Ape, sir, good sir.
Sorry.
And the hyena is speed of 50.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is 60 away. If you wanted the ape to run over here, I should give you control of this.
Me? Or no, him.
Bo.
Yeah.
So which one's the ape?
That one that
Okay,
whoever's
so
doing.
he gets 30 feet. So he would be able to come here.
And they can dash as well, or they can fight.
Okay. Yeah, well, we'll have him dash then.
Are they beefy on HP? Is the ape at least?
The ape is not. Actually, surprisingly, the giant hyena is 45 out of 45 health. And the ape is only 19.
You think they can survive a attack or two?
One can. The other one might just barely make 2 attacks.
Depends on the attack.
Yeah.
And then this guy, let me do this real quick.
Would Ruckus, the spider of Wand of Web, would not be difficult terrain for Ruckus at all, would it?
Correct.
Because of the
No.
shoes.
Right.
But I don't have. Wait, what?
I've got it. Don't worry. I'll do the thinking for both of us, Ruckus.
I don't have all 3 attunements. I mean, I filled all 3 attunement slots. That's why I gave it to you. I made a
I
whole
put it
thing out of it.
here.
I wrote it in my journal.
I'll put
All
this
right.
one here, and what it's going to do is it's going to have its back to the ape, so it's going to be facing the others.
All right, nice. So they run off, and you don't see this, but everybody is focused on there. Also, we have 500 bits for you guys from Barthorn. Welcome back.
Oh, haven't heard that name in a while.
Righteous.
Bo,
Thank you so much.
Yeah, do the voice, Bo.
Yes, thank you, Barthorn. It's good to have you back.
Yes. All right. So much to watch.
Is that
And
16,
look at-
Tiana?
What?
Is that 16, Tiana?
Is what 16?
Inspiration? Inspa?
Yes, it's 16.
Yeah.
Look at you keeping track.
Ruckus.
Next, I'll teach you how to do basic addition when looking at dice.
And how
Ruckus.
to read.
Ruckus, it's still your turn, right?
Yeah, You have an action and a bonus action.
Yeah.
That
God.
was in
Actually, you know what?
stereo.
They were almost like harmonizing.
We
Put
aren't
your
telepathic
armor
communicating.
on.
I'm going to give me a moment. I'm thinking because I'm also waiting for if all of us can attack. If this one's already restrained, I mean, I guess he has one more turn until he kind of breaks loose. Or is that how it works? I think. For
I mean, he can make a strength check on his turn, and if he can do that, then he's not restrained anymore.
He
right.
has to do it again because he's in an encompass area. So he breaks free, but he still has to move through the space, right? Does he do another? Or does he break free and then like the other 20 feet cube doesn't affect him anymore?
Unclear.
Read the spell.
It says
got it. I gave it to you, bro.
A creature restrained by the webs can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. If it succeeds, it is no longer restrained. But there is, as he pointed out, another 20 feet of web around, so it doesn't need to make a dex check to get out of that.
What does the dex check portion of it say?
The dex check is if each creature that starts its turn in the webs or that enters
There you
them
go.
during its turn. But if it's starting its turn,
It's already.
It's already restrained. It can break and move.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we gonna get trapped the second we enter that 20 feet of space? Because I would like
Well,
to
you aren't.
dash.
Not you.
Oh, well, oh, not me.
That's what I was just saying.
Oh, okay.
Spider boots let you go wherever there are webs, mate. That's why he'll never throw a room at us.
thought
the
it
ones
was-
we've dealt with in Theodore Rising.
Walls. Okay, all right, fine. Then yes, I'm gonna sprint. I'm gonna use my first action to dash towards this one. Where is it again?
It's right here.
Tommy B. There we go. Wait, can I make it that far? Hold on.
Oh
Let me
my
do-
God, Thomas.
I'm doing the movement thing.
30 feet.
The stream
Damn.
displays the GM view, which reveals.
Oh, it does.
Don't look at the stream then.
I was talking to the chat. They're the one who reminded me to put my armor on. I'm sorry.
Reveals.
But that also means that
yeah,
the stream can see what's inside those buildings.
That does make for an interesting mechanic that like they know that we're what we're walking into. Good thing is you didn't have.
Someone messaged me. I've got my phone.
Oh, so you're cheating on a new level.
No, my phone is off.
Oh,
Thomas is on tilt.
Come on, not
I
enough.
was,
to-
I was joking around. You're actually.
the honest in me called that out. So there.
So
Can I make?
May-
it
may-
says
may I ask-
60 feet. Yeah.
may I ask Thomas, because if it's a 10-foot wall, it should be for Ruckus 10 feet up, 10 feet down, leaving him 10 more movement.
I'll say difficult. Well, yeah, for him, yes.
For
Correct.
him.
Yeah. So you have 10 feet of movement plus.
Another 30 feet if you decide to use your action to dash.
I do want to use my action to dash. Is that enough to get me there? I don't think
No.
it is. Yeah.
No, you
I would be right out of the
only
range.
go 40 feet. Yeah.
I think I would be right out of range. Well, not for throwing.
Mm.
I could throw an axe and just get some health points off of this dude. That's what I'm thinking.
Just throw me with a sword going forward.
Bob, throw me.
If you're using your action to get there because you're dashing, you won't be able to attack on this turn anyway.
If I don't use action surge.
Well, that's true, but do you want to use action surge this early?
Do we have I feel like there's possibility for short rests.
Put this thing down.
I don't.
That's what I'm thinking.
Put this thing down. And if we do have an opportunity for short rest, we are goddamn taking it.
Short rest is an hour.
Yeah, we are goddamn taking it.
Do you have a cantrip?
Oh yeah, war magic. Yes, but
Thank you,
how
kindly
loud?
Gracious DM.
But also, how loud is? I thought there was like a volume on Firebolt or something.
No, Fireball. It has an explosive sound, but Firebolt is just pew.
That is good to know.
If you're watching on Twitch, I just put into the Discord. You should join the Discord. I just put in the player's view of the scenery into the Discord. So like you guys can see what we don't see. And you must be like, why are they so hesitant to go into empty rooms? It's because we don't know what's in there.
Also, D&D, Roll20, their free assets are not very visible. So there's also that.
I'm just gonna say it. I saw your text, but I feel like if we set the webs on fire,
it's gonna draw attention.
Oh, you're shit. Yeah, you're right.
They're also hellhounds. If I had to guess what
we
element
hellhounds. We have fought hellhounds. Don't use fire.
Jesus.
There it is.
We have fought hellhounds before. Andraste is a fire slinger, and she was the one who went, fuck, hellhounds aren't affected by fire.
Oh my god.
They probably heat
it. The emotional roller coaster is fantastic, though.
I like this was all instigated by Thomas, though, being like, don't you have a cantrip? Huh?
Yeah,
huh?
sure.
Can't you use like ice or something?
No, I got loud ass thunder, or I got firebolt, and then chromatic orb could be. I can melt the shit out of them. I could waste a spell on that, which I don't mind because I have so many in my face.
Chromatic orb would do what element? It wouldn't start a fire, right?
It can do whatever element: acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, thunder. So if I do acid, I can just melt this thing to sleep forever.
I have no idea what it is for acid.
Do acid.
Is it quiet acid? I feel like it's a quiet death.
I feel like the acid will probably melt the webs anyways, and it will not be quiet anymore.
It doesn't specifically say that though. Like it does say for web that they're flammable. But
here's the thing:
the acid melted your armor and shield before. What are you talking about?
Here's the other thing. Because it breaks free of a segment of web doesn't mean it can break free of 20 feet of the web. So if we're gonna play the technicalities, it doesn't say acid.
But wait,
it doesn't say acid.
I throw this
just
ball
needs to
of
howl.
acid.
That's all I'm saying.
Not if I throw the acid into this creature's mouth. Depending on the roll, all the acid will be inside him.
Its mouth is currently wrapped up by the web. That's why it's not howling.
But I'm willing to risk that acid ball.
I would
you do what you want to do.
I would like somebody from our community, regardless of what we do, somebody from our community during these initiatives and attacks and fights to just break down by character how long each player takes to make this.
Okay.
6 seconds. Go.
I'm full of fear.
What are you doing?
First action, dash. Second action. I'm not.
Second action.
One action.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Chromatic orb is an action.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Well, first action is going to be dash to get it. No, wait, no. Chromatic orb can reach pretty far. Is it disadvantage from right now? This doesn't count as the 6 seconds. Is it disadvantage right now if I use chromatic orb?
What is the range
from the gate, from the wall?
What is the range on chromatic orb?
120.
Oh,
no, it's not disadvantage.
Okay, sweet. Wait, no, it's 90, but still.
Still not. You're still in. You're 60 feet away from it.
Yes. All right, I'm just gonna roll 20. The hit DC is +7. I forgot to write that one in.
Plus what? What is your spell?
Plus
14
7.
to hit.
So it's 7 plus 7. Yeah, 14.
So 14 to hit. Does not hit.
We want to use a bit to give him a plus.
Use a D6.
Yeah.
Use a D6.
Yeah,
right.
do it.
Sweet.
It hits.
Okay,
really?
cool.
Oh, all right. Don't even
Cannot
get to
roll
roll
low
it.
enough to not hit. Got it.
Oh, I was so close.
The AC is 15.
Wow.
Then you, sir, get 3d8 at first level. Okay. The hell, man.
The hell against the hellhounds. That's appropriate.
7 damage.
What is up with these rolls? Holy shit.
7 points of damage.
Does it look like it takes all of that damage?
And it was acid.
What did you hit it with?
Acid damage. Chromatic orb.
It certainly does look like it took all of that.
Okay, so I'm still at the wall then.
Perfect.
Yes.
All right. Whew.
20 minutes later.
We did.
Up next
Now a break.
is actually why did I do that?
Right?
Oh well. So hellhounds have a
Oh my
speed
God.
of 50.
I totally forgot you rolled a 1.
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I am on the other side of the wall, which is arguably the safest place to be at the moment.
Very true.
All right, so this one moves up and is attacking. Let me see what is attacking with.
I just read
I
a
don't know
rule.
why I did that. It's going to. Oh, it is going to do a cone.
Uh-oh.
DC, make a dexterity saving throw, Bo, for the 2 animals.
I'm gonna have to rely on Aaron
All right.
or the animals.
Oh, yeah,
What
yeah,
is
yeah.
their-
For their skills. DC? Or
Yeah.
saving throw?
Dexterity save
It's +2. Whatever you roll, +2.
for both
Or
of them.
which one?
For the ape, it's +2, and then for the
That's the ape?
For
For the
Harley,
saving throw?
it's also +2 for Harley.
What?
That's Harley.
All right. So
There isn't a difference in saving throw. I'm looking.
Not for
Dex.
animals. Not for animals and creatures. There usually isn't a separate saving throw unless it specifically says.
So you are going to take half of this damage. 18, so you're going to take 9 points of damage to each one of those.
Okay,
Awesome.
I'll keep track of that. Still good. Still standing. 9 to each. Yeah,
Damn, that's a lot of dice, though.
that's a lot of damage.
All right.
Fuck's sake.
So that is that one's go. What? Oh, man. These two are both going to, they are on the prowl. They can get to there. This thing moves and is going to attack.
Damn, they were right up in its grill.
+5. I shouldn't have said that.
I thought
I
putting on
should
the
not have said that.
Oh, that is a natural 1. Ooh,
Nice.
that's a natural 1.
Yeah.
It's fire though. So he shoots a fireball and it actually hits one of the hellhounds who just kind of like turns, is like, what the?
Bro, what?
It's like, sorry. I hate those cans.
It's the 3
and,
hyenas and one is just super excited.
Yeah, and this one stays there and is just kind of looking 360.
Uh-oh.
We
We got a smart one.
Wait, what? Would he though? Would he be that smart?
Devils aren't stupid, man.
So he sees the other dog or the other hellhound in a web and slowly kind of walks over and is like hiding behind this. So he's going to stealth. I should actually see what that is. That's a plus. That's 18 stealth. I shouldn't have said that either. But anyway, so since we're rolling in public, the DM is rolling in public.
As
Man.
it should be.
You wild dog.
All right.
Wild.
So it is Nandraste's go.
Non-Droste? Okay.
Advantage on the acrobatics.
Thank you. I'm going to come up
Athletics.
the wall. Athletics, yes. I prefer athletics over acrobatics, personally.
Oh, thank God.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, you hop over the top and half of your move to get up.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're
crouching at the top of the wall. What do I see from here?
give me a perception check.
12.
All right. You see. So you are up on the wall here. You see a hellhound in a web 60 feet away from you, right at the edge of your dark vision.
Okay. How dark is it? Is it like proper dark?
It's proper dark. Actually, I mean, so at this point, the sun is still setting, so it is mostly dark. I mean, what you do notice is there's no lights out here.
Interesting. All right.
There are lights in the two buildings that kind of shine out a little bit, so it's not like pitch black. So you see further. You don't, that other one is hiding, but you do see the courtyard.
Okay. And do I get the impression that my fellows are still trying to be stealthy?
Yeah.
I mean, if I haven't made a noise.
That's a big if.
He's not wearing his armor.
True.
Well, yeah, we'll discuss that.
Yeah, I'll climb down the other side of the wall or hop down as.
Okay. So you hop down. I'll say you still have 10 feet of movement if you want it.
Okay. Can I see the hellhound from here when I'm on the ground?
It does have cover, but you can see it.
Okay. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna stay right about here, and maybe even like scoot myself a little bit more into the corner, so I can. I mean,
Okay.
Clearly I'm clipping through the wall. This is a Skyrim.
It's a Bethesda game.
I was gonna say Bethesda game, but I wasn't sure if Skyrim was a Bethesda game or not.
Yep.
Banana.
And that's gonna be my turn. Just like watching. What is the range here? I will ready an action. I don't know if it's worth potentially sacrificing the spell slot. I was thinking casting Guiding Bolt at that hellhound when one of my friends goes and attacks it, because we're talking about like just
we get advantage anyways because he's restrained.
Right, but it's also like a good ranged radiant attack is my thought on it. So did I hear anyone say that we're going to take this thing out? Like, is that our goal?
I think so. Yes.
I interpreted that from context as ruckus, but I didn't say anything.
Okay, then I'm just going to go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt at it.
All right.
24 to hit.
That does indeed hit.
Cool. And that is 4d6 radiant damage. 14.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hit right on your eyes.
It's looking hurt. Definitely looking hurt.
Cool.
We
right,
are
that's
top of the lineup. Remy, followed by Uzo.
All right. So let me see the distance here. Right, I'll have to bonus action dash to get there, but I can get there.
As you are bonus action, Vindis Sean, I actually missed this early. I apologize. 500 bits. Do I look and see? It might be for me. Might be for me.
Might have a fun message.
It was before Barthorn. To me. I don't know if he knows that. I have so many inspirations.
Yeah, wasted. There you go.
Where is the web?
It's dead center on the Hellhound. It like direct hit, so sprayed out 20 feet in
20
a 20 foot.
I'll just Eldritch Blast then.
And it's a depth of 5 feet, so it's like puddled goo kiddie pool.
Well, this is a cloud, but there's the web.
That looks really cool, though.
That is cool.
Cloudy web.
But I can't get within range of him without a strength check against the web.
It's a dex check.
Yeah. You can Eldritch.
Is it a dex check?
It's a dex
It
check.
is a dex.
It's a dex check to not get stuck. If you get stuck, then you have to do a strength check against being restrained.
All right, I'll come right up on him then. I trust my dexiness.
I was gonna say you're kind of dexing.
So bonus action dash to get up next to him.
So it's 60 feet to get there. So you're 50 for your dash.
Yeah, 50 for my movement, 50 for my dash. So I have another 40 feet left.
Gotcha. Cool.
Are you still counting the spell or the potion you drank?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
your speed boost?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then I will roll a dex save.
Yes, DC 15.
Okay, let me just check here. Get back to that. Okay. $28.
Yeah, not a problem. You're walking on the webs like Ruckus.
All right, and roll 2d20, keep highest one, plus, I believe, guys, what is it? I think it's 9, but let me just double check. Plus 9, yeah. 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so I guess it's roll 1d8 plus 3d6 plus 6. 27 points of damage.
Oof, 27 points of damage.
No booming blade.
No booming blade. Describe it.
Nice.
Yeah, I see him trying to kind of struggle and get out of it and trying to open its mouth, and I just come up to him and say, "Not today," and right through the throat and send him back to hell.
All right. And you did not stealth over there, right? Because that would have your movement.
Stealthing?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a bonus action? No, I didn't stealth over there. No, I didn't.
All right. So as you attack this thing and kill it, a readied action goes off from behind the planters there. As a ball of fire shoots towards you, 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
From the barbed devil. That is... oh boy.
Uh-oh.
For 12 points of damage, and the webs around you engulf in flames.
Shit.
And from the fire damage, another 5 points of damage from fire.
Oh, I don't get like a dex save for that? For the webs?
I'll give you a dex save.
Okay. $16?
For 2 points of damage.
Okay.
As you are like dancing around these flames as this web is going up right now, and the light at this point is shining around all of the buildings. So.
Hot, ow, help!
Uzo's up, followed by Ruckus.
You're not actively on fire, though, right?
No.
Okay. Do we see the barb devil?
You definitely saw where that was shot. Yes, I will say you see him because he did that.
Does the spider give me any notification that people are coming from inside the building?
They have not had a chance to go, so there's no.
They haven't moved yet.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, so Uzo gets an idea of where the Barb Devil is, and he kind of bonus action to put on my armor. Right? Is that bonus action?
Free action for you just to drop it.
Yeah.
And it's on.
And it's on. And he kind of looks to where the Spine Devil is, and he kind of grabs his amulet, and he thinks hard about reaching out and touches it as a hand comes up around it and tries to grab and pull the Spine Devil. He casts Chill Touch out of the Dark Amulet.
All right.
Which is a warlock cantrip that any cantrip he can cast from the Dark Amulet. I will roll for that. Plus, what is my efficiency? It'd be plus 9. 17?
Oh.
I don't think it's a DC.
Yeah, 17 hits. Yep.
So he gets him and he grabs him. Chill Touch, necromantic spell for 2d8.
All right.
For 11 points of damage. Create a ghostly hand, create spell. It can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn. Until then, the hand clings to the target. Is this target undead? Not devils aren't undead, are they?
Nope, it is not undead.
Okay, if it was undead, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls until the next turn, but it is
Gotcha.
not.
All right.
That's Uzo.
You moving? You jumping in?
I kind of want to. I give a quick glance over the wall because I'm still straddling commotion outside.
Give me a d20 roll. This is a luck roll. Just straight d20. You want to inspire it?
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Full inspiration or just
For
a
two.
D6?
Yeah. For
Okay.
2.
Yeah, we're at 14.
Oh my God, it's a 10.
All right. Well, with a 10, you
didn't dame me at least.
That's true.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
God,
true.
that would have been hard to do in this roll.
Might have Emma'd.
For the most part, there's not many people out, and most of them don't see you. However, there is a small child walking with an adult who just kind of is staring at you and chuckles to herself. Ha, ha.
Uzo kind of motions.
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion, performance, jester.
Either one is better.
All right. My they're the same. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Plus 5. Come on.
Want to add a d6 to that?
Kinda.
Let's do it.
This is
Do
awful.
a reroll. I don't know.
You know, do you want a fortuitous circumstance?
No, that card is going to be played at a different time.
How dare you?
I mean, do you want to you do a full reroll, Warren?
4d6. I can't get any worse. I feel
Yes,
bad
you
using
can.
all this inspiration, but yes.
To
All
12?
right.
All right.
13.
So re-rolling plus 5, 17.
All right, yeah. So she just kind of like chuckles and then they walk off. But you also notice that you can't stay up here forever.
Yeah.
But you were seen. No one was alerted. You know it's not safe to be up there.
Yep. And I don't go down this round, but he's kind of given the intention that he is gonna climb down next round.
Okay. All right. Ruckus followed by bad guys.
Sweet. What the hell are you doing? Any amount of children could see you. And I think I'm from there. I'm going to try and make my movement towards Remy. So, yeah, I'm going to get as far as there. And, I guess I'll ready in action. I guess I could use another one to dash. I think I'm going to try and give. Are the webs still there, or he's still in the fire?
The webs are on fire. They're going to be out at the top of Remy's round.
It says concentration as a spell, but does the wand maintain?
The wand should be good.
Okay, so we will say that there was a explosion of fire or a flash of fire, and it is gone now.
Yeah.
So the webs are gone.
For future mechanics, would it? I guess.
So I'll say that it's an instant, an instant blast of fire for D6 damage, and they're gone. You can choose to cancel it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Remy.
Then if Remy has no cover, my action is to dash and make it all the way to Remy.
And this guy has X's on him. Oh, he disappeared. Yes.
Yeah, I just deleted him. He's dead.
Tell Satan I said hi.
I deleted him.
Delete.
001, etc. Why are you shaking your head? Okay, I'm gonna use the action to dash there, and is there a ready action after you use it to dash?
You can get up to here.
You can move if you want. You don't actually have to dash.
No, I know, but I'm doing it for cover. Yeah, no, I used my movement from the wall, or at least.
Oh, gotcha.
From the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
So then you're crouching behind the bush.
Pretty much, but I'm trying to be at least another. I'm crouching behind the bush, but I want to be a cover for Remy as I crouch behind the bush.
Okay. As you run up, or as you move up, you see that there is a barbed devil that is watching you move up behind the bush.
Shit. Okay. Well, if I see that, I'm not gonna. If I see someone noticing me, I'm not gonna go directly to where Remy is hiding, but I will.
I wouldn't call him hiding.
Wherever heroically
I'm not hiding.
Well, you're somewhat stealthy. I'll try and cover Remy visually from where I'm standing. Then
where Remy is smoldering. You mean?
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Yeah.
He's trying to put his junk on your head.
At most, he
has
has
hide behind this.
At most, he has a cartoonish amount of soot around his face and cheekbones to imply there was a fire, but not anymore, and he is safe.
Thanks for coming.
Shut up. I mean that comfortingly. And then, I'm just gonna try and block him from the demon that saw me, and hope the demon doesn't. I mean, I don't know. How does the demon react? Yeah, devil.
Sees both of you. It's he will start off with what he is going to do. Actually, no. I'm gonna go in order here. Hellhound.
Oh, these guys didn't move. Oh, well.
Yeah, we're gonna go way over here.
Free action, put on the armor.
All right, armor's
like
on.
pulling it at yourself.
It is a free one though, so that's why I was like, I could do it whenever. Oh yeah.
So okay, Hellhound is going first with a bite. Spell things correctly, which is really hard for me. It's totally off brand. Copy. So this is the first one against the ape. 17 to hit.
And it does. It hits ape.
All right.
No, ape! No! There could have been a planet of you. No one.
For 5 points of damage plus 7 points of fire damage.
Okay, 5 plus 7 equals dead.
Oh shit. Okay.
That's just
I
the
knew
ape,
that was
though.
going to happen.
It is just.
And then this guy
We didn't even get to
does
name
14 hit the hyena.
for hyena armor class, no, it doesn't. 14 doesn't.
All right, that's a miss. This one going to fire another thing of fire totally misses. Oh, God, this is so hard to see. Should have made my own.
Yep.
And another one comes in to bite it and does
Fighting lip.
for +3, 13 points of damage. 14. I can't count.
Wait. Oh, so you wait. What was the to hit?
10 points
19.
of fire. 19.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
that did it. That does it.
Yeah.
How much damage?
So 14 points of damage.
Oh.
Still
Oh.
up though.
Still up. Still
All
up.
right. Yes, that's
All
what
right.
we need.
You
Okay.
can do it, Harley. Mm.
So then we are left with just this one barbed devil here, who is going to hurl a flame
Gracious, love it.
at Ruckus.
Wait. What?
It hurls a flame at me.
Yeah. And
What?
totally misses.
But if it, yeah, hold on.
This one, right?
Yeah.
Yep, that one, who then uses his movement to get behind the. Let me see how far he can go. Oh, he can totally go further.
We're about to have company.
So it goes here. It disappears behind the building from you guys. That's them. Andraste followed by Remy. Actually, Andraste followed by a break.
Okay, good. I was beginning to wonder. Am I under a tree if I'm over here?
You can be, yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah, I will go there then and be up under the tree. Is that a building or is that a cabbage patch?
It's kind of semi-blocked, right?
A tiny building? Is that what I'm seeing with the cabbage patch in front of it? I'm calling them cabbages because it's funny.
Here is
Like a green room.
okay, I'm wrong. Yeah, that is actually a cabbage patch. So he doesn't have full cover. You still see him behind it with 3/4 cover. It's a raised garden. I'll go half cover, not even 3/4. Because it does look like cabbage.
It does look a lot like cabbage, doesn't it?
Nice.
Hiding behind these Brussels sprouts.
As you do. Okay, that being the case, in order to get a clean-ish line of fire on him, I wouldn't have gone quite that far. I'm like directly under the tree. Clean-ish, sure.
Okay.
And I'm gonna guiding bolt again.
All right, so it's got a +2.
Okay. Unnatural 20.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Nice.
Fantastic.
And that is radiant damage.
It is radiant damage, which is why I'm specifically using that. And that is 46. 12 points of radiant damage, and the next person to attack in this round gets a advantage on him. Or until my next turn.
All right. One more time. How much damage?
12.
12. All right. With that, I think we're going to take a break.
I do have a full bladder.
So
Quite
we're gonna
rousing,
take a break. Give me a sec because I believe we have a giveaway.
I think so, because we triggered.
Yeah.
How about what?
Oh.
Yeah, we triggered the boy last week. It was so long ago. Go ahead and type in #chaos. We will use this. This will be our last Gale Force 9 deck giveaway for a little while as we are transitioning to t-shirts. So #chaos in the chat for your chance to win a Gale Force 9 deck of your choice. We are going to be right back and use the bathroom. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Quest and Chaos. We are playing Dungeons and Dragons. We're in Baldur's Gate, and we are in the raid, originally titled Raid. So original.
A redemption.
I believe the Raid 3 is coming up next Monday.
Oh, well. We had some awesome roleplay happen, which meant that we didn't get to the fighting quite as fast as the DM thought we would. I thought it was so much fun. So
I will always make room for roleplay.
We get another week.
I am going to try and play some music.
I'm so
Tell
sorry.
me if it's too loud or not loud enough. I have no idea.
Are you talking about the chat?
Yeah,
The chat, yes.
we're not going to be able to hear it, right?
Correct. We're not going to be able to hear it. And congratulations to Coach Ka 72 for winning
Congrats.
the 9 deck of your choice.
Coach Kosh showed up and just is like looting our coffers dry.
They can only do it once a month, to be fair.
It's not I don't think this is even the second time I've heard their name.
Second time. Coach Ka
Second?
has
It's
won
only
once
second?
before, yeah.
Okay.
As far as I know. They have not won this month already. Unlike some other people that have won this month already. All right.
And I'm tuning in on Saturday to win. That's what's gonna happen.
Nice.
I want those coasters.
Cool. Come and hang out with us on Saturday. You're always welcome.
Mm-hmm.
I love the wood burn that looks like stitching on the outside. That's super
I'm
nice.
really excited to get my set in. It still hasn't shown up. I talked to Ghislaine today and was like, do you have a tracking number?
It's such a good design, and the
I
way
love
it it's really accentuated on that.
Yeah,
So
Andrea designed that logo and did a really good job with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So you may or may not hear music, but we're just going to play right now, and we're going to assume that we're all hearing dun 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 dun.
Let us know if it's too loud in the chat, please, because a couple of us are watching it. I'm not, but some of us are watching it, and just let us know.
I have this on you.
So we are in the middle of a fight. Top of the lineup, Remy the Fox.
Well,
You
clearly
do
I can't.
see this guy. He is +2 to his AC.
I turn to Ruckus real quick and I say, "It's over, Ruckus. He has the high ground."
You are so lucky. I've already taken my turn. I would guiding bolt to you for that one.
Lauren, I know where it's from. Uzo, I mean.
Ooh.
Where is it from? Let me see here. Let me check the distance real quick to see what it's gonna take to get to this guy. Yeah, I can get to him.
And you have advantage on the attack.
Yeah, so I will. Can I bonus action? Well, yeah, I want a bonus action hide. Do you think is there any path for me to continue to stealth, to jump out at him from about here around like that?
Here's the thing.
It
Can
is.
I action surge to give you jump?
So your speed is doubled. So this is normal move.
Right.
So you could move to here,
Mm-hmm.
stealth from here. You can't see my thing. Okay.
I can.
Your action.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
it's
see it.
not your turn. I don't think you can use action.
No, but my
Yeah.
turn
Out
was
of
right
turn.
If I
before
wanted stealth,
you.
I would have to bonus action. Okay, so I'll just
Okay.
try and run up to him and swing on him.
All right. You're gonna run up and attack.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do it.
With advantage.
Speaking of doing it, we just got raided
Raided.
by
Welcome.
Harris. Welcome to the raid. Welcome to the chaos.
Welcome to the
Let me reset Nightbot. So one thing that we do here is we do giveaways when we get raided. I don't have one on me right now, but we're going to give away a Foxy Irregulars enamel pin, which is this show right here, created by Andrea the Burbs. So enter #chaos into the chat for your chance to win that enamel pin.
Don't worry,
Nice.
it's not
Get
our
it.
faces. It's our emblem. Adorable little fox.
Bouncing fox.
Chaos.
#chaos. Also, aren't you very glad for that advantage?
Yeah, absolutely.
I saw what you rolled first.
Yeah, that was bad time.
If you do want to see what it is, you can go to our merch. Oh my God, I still have not taken out the promo code.
It's only
I have
been
it here.
7 months. You can't even blame quarantine for that one.
Well,
No.
now he's gone.
So
what are
I
we doing?
attack.
You roll, you hit. Yes.
Okay. 22 points of damage without booming blade.
Nice. No booming blade.
It's a bit noisy.
I keep disappearing. Sorry, guys.
All right. Yeah,
Okay.
you do some damage on this. There it is.
There it is.
Awesome.
Nice.
The pretty pin.
Damn it. There it is. That's a better
Mhm.
shot.
Yes.
I should
And
start
remember,
with
you
Foxy
can-
Irregulars.
I've got like 4 of them.
You were limited to 1 winning per month. So if you already won something this month, please don't enter. If you do, we have to re-roll.
It is a very well designed pin.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Get
We
ready.
will do
I
that in,
don't
like,
think I can do a whole lot with
5 to
my.
10 minutes.
I don't think I can do a whole lot with my bonus action. So I'll just. Wait. No. I can use this guy to attack, right? For my bonus action.
What guy to attack?
Jaina.
Oh, yeah. Yes. In
Jack-
fact, they are
Harley.
attacking.
Oh,
So go ahead and roll attack.
what's the plus to attack? Aaron?
For strength. Wait, I'm trying to see. Hit points 45. No.
Further down.
Yeah. Oh, melee. Bite. +5 to hit.
14 to hit.
The
+5.
Hellhound does not hit.
That's right.
Really? Wait, would one
Because it-
inspiration let it hit?
Because it's 15. It would let it hit if we spent 1 because it's 15 AC. Do we want to spend it?
Either
Yes.
way.
Yes.
Wait,
Honestly, yeah, I think so because
Free
we want
damage.
to whittle them down while we're at a distance.
I have so many we're going to trigger. So
Hmm.
I'm going to try and use them, but
No, you're not.
All right. So that hits. So what's the damage? Aaron?
Aaron,
inspiration. Oh, yes, sorry. 10, 2d6 +3. Piercing damage. Hit is 10, yeah. 2d6
Hey, look at that.
+3.
you rolled the same as the average in the book in the stat block.
Okay.
10 points of damage. D&D Beyond encounter.
That would have been probably to this guy here, this red boy.
Red.
one?
All right, which is A. Perfect.
Wait, no, there's no one near him, right?
Correct.
Does he
Yeah.
explode after he dies or something?
No, the companion gains an additional bonus to attack and
Uh-huh.
damage rolls
Wow.
equal to the ranger's proficiency bonus.
That
Not
would have been
including the
good for
attack.
last turn.
Well, and I also
Ah.
think that it didn't attack the last turn, but
No, that's what it didn't. That's what I'm saying.
Damn.
If you want to roll a second attack because you missed last turn, that's fine. We can do it.
Do
yeah,
it.
with the
Do it,
pack
do it.
tactics.
Do it.
Beastmaster bonus.
because the ape wasn't dead yet.
Yeah. So sorry, this was rolling 1d20 plus
Uh,
5.
With pack
Should
tactics, doesn't it get advantage?
Yeah, that's what it does.
it's Beastmaster bonus, though, not pack tactics.
Oh, what is
Oh.
it?
Well,
Beastmaster.
no one's a ranger.
That's the ranger thing.
The ranger's companion is above that. And,
No one's a ranger. Just roll a regular attack.
Okay. +5 to hit.
13
You got that.
does.
Well, yeah. Inspire. How much we got left?
Got 12 left.
Wait,
Well,
that was a. Oh,
That's a D6.
I say yes.
I third.
That'll hit.
Brain broken.
That will hit. On the same one.
Yeah.
And then how much damage?
2d6 +3.
13.
Noise.
13 points of damage. All right.
55.
I'm bloodied.
Wow.
Now it is Uzo followed by Ruckus.
You do us proud.
Uzo wants to tell the spider to go into the stable and see what's in there.
Okay.
And he's gonna climb down from the wall. Do I see anything in the house? Like as I climb down, glance at the house, any commotion?
Anyone at the windows watching this?
In fact, the second story window opens up and a a half-elf man peers out and then goes back and
What?
shuts
I would have tried to pop him.
Oh,
Did I notice him?
So that was actually on their go, not
Okay, shit.
on yours.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I will say that you did get at least a little glance at it. Looked like it might have been a servant.
Okay. So can I use hopping off the wall? I don't know how much that takes, but I do. If I can get to Andraste, I would use to get to Andraste.
I'll just say hopping down's a free action.
All right. So I come over to Andraste and I want to ready an Eldritch Blast. Do I think I can hit this guy here? He's in range, but
yeah, he's gonna have +2 to his AC. But you think you can?
I'm gonna smoke this fool.
He's standing above.
How's that fool looking after I stabbed him?
Almost bloody.
Okay.
He is taut, huh? All right.
Yeah.
About to be gay.
I think we are seen, Andraste. The house inside has people in it, and they've seen us.
Which
Oh,
house?
they've seen the commotion, and I put my hand against the wall. This house. The spider is going to let me know what's in the stable, but I think this is servants' quarters. So good news, maybe no attackers in here.
Hopefully.
But that still doesn't stop the fight in front, as Uzo throws the right hand first with an Eldritch Blast. Plus, I think it's 9 for 21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Roll 1d20 plus 9. And then he follows up with the second for 17.
Whoosh.
Also hits.
Nice.
The
Hit
one
him.
in front. So 2 Eldritch Blasts probably threads the needle on Remy a little bit.
Yeah.
Just like grazes Remy's cheekbone.
So yeah, does definitely go by Remy pretty quick.
10
A little bit of
plus-
force just kind of tussles his hair a little bit, or his giant hat.
My giant.
Does
for
it knock the hat off?
6 and 11. So rolled the minimum on the first one. So for a total of 17.
17.
Slams into this thing.
Advantage.
It takes it all?
Takes it all.
All right. That is Uzo's turn. He kind of hugs the house and on high alert, but nothing else I can do. That's his turn.
Okay. Ruckus, you're up.
Boom. Yeah, the one that looks weakest of all. Right here. Is that one? I'm assuming that one.
But the weakest.
So the red one looks the weakest of the hyenas. Oh yeah. The red one here.
Oh, the red one right here then.
Yeah,
This one's been hurt.
because theoretically we should be able to see this one if it's just a cabbage patch.
Sorry.
between them.
Yeah.
I feel blind. The dots are so small. I barely see. It's okay.
Zoom in.
I'm just clarifying.
Zoom in.
You have to get to like 150 to really be able to see their faces. I don't recommend it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to look at the dots, but then I'm like, oh my god, this is like Google Maps.
I mean, their
Space
faces.
view. Space view.
I mean, their faces are ugly AF. So don't recommend it.
I based mine on me.
The
I'm good.
world builder tokens look really great. I can't wait for that to be out.
That sounds cool.
Okay. Who are you
yes,
going?
I'm going to go. The one right here. I'm going to go for that one. So
What are you gonna
I
do?
want to, as war magic, one of my abilities, I want to cast Firebolt and hit it right now.
All right. It does a +2 to his AC, but go ahead and make your attack.
What? It's fire.
No, I would.
We've fought
Right, Firebolt. Right. Yep.
We
yep,
have fought devils
yep.
before. We've fought several kinds of devils before. We don't use fire.
Yes. I was mainly going for the range. Now I learned. Okay. Instead, I will move 30 feet out from where I'm at right now, once I get the settings right. And then, is there disadvantage right here or here?
What do you mean by
I don't wanna-
disadvantage?
I don't want to get disadvantage when I hit him with chromatic. No, I can't. It's
a 60 foot. You can be anywhere, and he's just going to get a +2 because he's behind Remy.
anywhere.
If you go there, I'll say that's a free. I'll say you can attack that. No penalty.
Remy does not count as half cover. He's too short.
Yeah, he has to be standing over.
Well, I mean, I imagine that Ruckus is targeting the genitals. At which point,
You're right.
I mean, if you want to start going down that route, man, I'm going to start hiding behind Ruckus and using him as half cover.
Seems
He is
valid.
right, though. He read my mind. I will move there, actually, right there, for the maximum amount of 30, and I'm going to try and throw the flamberge for...
instead of chromatic orb.
I can't eat. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess that's the whole action. I just wanted to do something extra as well. Chromatic orb, we go. What do you mean? God damn it! I'm it's not longer than a minute. I think I read that somewhere.
I love
Okay,
you.
here we go. I'm doing chromatic orb.
What kind of?
Not fire. Probably not ice.
Not fire. No, it's acid. Again.
Acid hits.
Yes.
22 hits.
Oh, thank God. And 3d10. I'm 3d8.
I was going to say 3d10. Holy maker.
Well,
Nope.
this can't be worse than your last roll. Knock on wood. I don't think it will. You rolled 2
I
ones.
dare you.
There we go.
Yes, thank God.
Only 1 1
The
this
last
time.
one.
14
Robot, you've
damage.
served me well.
All right. It's looking kind of hurt.
Bonus action. No, I'm good. Yep, done.
All right. We will start with the hellhounds over here on this guy / I can paste.
Good old heckhounds.
Natural 1.
Hey.
We get a card, eh?
I wish.
No.
Oh,
The
missed it,
second
brother.
one on it, a 2. Whoa. I'm going to inspire that 2.
Sure.
With 2 of these.
If you
for-
do.
That is better.
Sure. Use it up on the hyena. We're cool with that.
And I am going to inspire every roll from now on.
You can afford it.
He can.
That is 18 points
Oof.
of damage to the hyena.
What was the to hit again?
23,
Yeah, that does it. Oh, God. How much damage?
18. Technically +3, 21.
21?
Yeah.
Okay. Jahina still up.
No way.
Wow.
Yeah, 1 point of health.
Wow.
Oh, all right.
Don't
then
tell him that.
I mean,
this
what's he
third
gonna
one
do?
coming in with an 18 to hit.
Oh. Yeah, that does it.
All right. So finally, this guy poofs away, but that took all the hellhounds to do that. This one is going to go. No one can see it. He's going to go here, and as he comes around, he sees. Well, he actually saw you before, but he's going to attack you, Ruckus, with a ball of fire
Bring it on.
for 22 to hit.
22. I'm going
Ball
to
of
use...
fire like a flaming sphere.
It is actually a hurl flame, ranged spell attack.
I love this moment right now. And Ruckus sees the ball flying, going to him, says, Ruckus is hungry. And he is going to open his jaw and let all the fire go in and use his reaction, absorb elements.
Yes!
Yeah, there we go. Nice.
All of it's in his mouth.
I love the
He inhales
look.
it. And with a red anime eye, what?
Don't spit it back at him, Aaron.
Yeah, no, I
Okay.
can't. I literally can't.
Oh, it's
What
like
is what is absorb elements?
it's like counter spell just for elements. That's amazing.
No, it's
Basically-
even better. You can
Go ahead.
take this element and use it for your next attack as an extra 1d6 of the triggering damage type. So, I mean, it's still fire, but at least it's something 1d6 extra.
Gotcha.
Well, and
So
it
it's-
reduces damage to you too, right?
Exactly.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
yes,
the
it does.
important part. But we'll
If I don't hit, though, if I don't use the attack, though, until the turn ends, whichever happens first.
How much damage does it absorb?
Which you take when the spell captures some of the incoming energy, lessening its effect on you and storing it. You you have resistance to the damage type. Also, the
Ooh.
first time you hit with a melee attack, I'm trying to read for you take damage, but it doesn't say you take
Yeah, it
any of the
doesn't.
damage. It really doesn't.
Well, it's resistant.
Takes a
So
damage.
halved.
You still take the damage, but it makes you resistant. So
How
and
long?
How long do you stay resistant?
Yeah.
So I took the damage until the end of my next turn, or until you hit with a melee attack on your next turn. Well, okay, so yeah, the next turn basically.
But if they attack you
resist
before your next turn with
Mhm.
fire, that you're resistant. Have the hellhounds bitten anything, or do they just do fire?
They have bitten. Yeah.
Okay.
so no fire when they
so,
bite. No elements to absorb when they bite.
They're not going to use
Otherwise, I
fire.
would have done this sooner.
All right.
Yeah,
So
I'll take that.
I'm going to say you are resistant. So this is going. You're gonna take half of this. You take
Oof.
10 points of fire damage,
Okay.
but you have absorbed the element, and you
10
can
points?
use it on your thing.
Yeah, and I mean you have resistance until the start of your next turn, just full stop.
Sweet. I feel
So
badass.
all right. So then the one in front of Remy is going to give a tail attack.
How does he
into claw
look?
attacks.
Is he half of himself?
You have way more than that.
Okay.
He looks like he's got a third of himself left. And he is going to make 3 attacks here. First one is a 10
Miss.
to hit. That was the tail. I'm going to let that one go. The claw,
Hits.
22 to hit. All right. Let me just make sure. Oh, I did that out of order. Oh well. I called this one. It's less. 7 points of damage.
Well,
then
uncanny
he's going to
dodge to
make-
reduce to 3.
Nice.
Okay, and then he's going to make its next attack, which is a. Hold on. Let me read this out loud. 1 attack with its tail, 2 with its claws.
Mhm.
So this is its second claw.
Misses.
I'm going to spend 1 inspiration and add a d6 to that.
1d6.
Fair enough.
20.
Misses.
Ridiculous. I have written into the next module the solution to this. All right. So
Okay, you think.
Don't level us based on Remy.
That's its go. Everyone's gone. Remy, it is Andraste's turn, followed by Remy.
Cool.
Nice.
I'm sorry. Also, you hear footsteps.
House or servants' quarters?
In the one closest to Uzo, and I'm actually gonna roll stealth, and they're gonna be moving.
Wait, before you do that,
Hold
they
on.
looked out of the window.
Yes, and shuttered it and backed up. You heard them back up, and then you kind of they're not very well. They kind of are stealthy.
Were they looking at the action ahead, or did they notice Andraste below and me on the wall? They were basically looking at the sound and the
It looks
commotion.
they
right
look-
at you.
Yeah.
Like,
No. They were above. They looked out, and they kind of you know what? They didn't see anything when they looked out, but they heard commotion, and then they shut the things. You saw somebody that didn't look very threatening.
Got it.
So you saw them. They did not see you.
Yep.
Okay, so I hear people coming.
Make a perception. Actually, what's your passive? Over 15?
My passive perception is 19.
Yeah. So you definitely hear footsteps on the inside. They sound like they're kind of sneaking.
Okay.
They're trying to sneak. And it's one pair.
It's one pair, okay. I'm debating if it's worth it to use the marble to keep them locked out of this.
Great minds. I was thinking about the web, but you please. I've got charges on the web. I can lock them out.
Okay, if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna recommend that you do that, and I'll focus on what's going on out here.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Then, in that case, yeah, I will. Problem with growing fingernails out. It's harder to do trackpad stuff.
Trackpad. What year is it?
Bite me.
I love floppy disks.
Hey. I actually used floppy disks when I was younger.
That thing
Demolition
was so
Man.
dense.
I used 5 and 5.25 floppy disks.
And you had to lock it in. You had to
Yeah.
latch.
The literal floppy ones.
Yeah.
You could clip it. You could write to both sides. Because when they sold them to you, there was only like you could buy single or double sided, but all you had to do was like cut it.
How much space was on that?
Less than a gig, like 300 kilobytes.
Less than a meg.
Yeah.
Less than a meg. Wow.
Not even a flash drive I had.
Dude, there was a meme of like a kid holding a old school 3.5 floppy, and it was like, oh cool, you 3D printed the save image.
And everyone collectively felt old.
It's like, oh my god, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Basically.
All right, I'm going to roll the pin giveaway right now.
Oh snap! Totally spaced.
Stilba, hold on. Stilba is totally in this and has won it. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Well done.
Congratulations.
Look at that pin.
All right, I am going to cast. Do you need an advantage, Remy?
You looking at me, Bob?
What do you mean need?
Bite me.
I mean always.
Always? Cool. Then I will cast Fairy Fire centered on this point. And that should hit these two.
Fairy fire?
Fairy Fire.
That just outlines them, right? Or does that do damage?
Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and it can't go invisible.
Yeah.
So they need to make dex checks. Nope.
Dex checks when you enter the area. For the
No,
first time on your turn?
no dex checks when it's cast.
So
This
even
is
if
on
I
both
was
of
to enter the area next.
No, it's each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light. Each creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dex check. And then the affected creature has everyone has advantage on it for as long as it lasts.
So if I enter this area, I then have to make.
No,
a dex
it's
check,
only
right?
it's only when I cast it.
Okay.
So-
I thought it said in the area.
No, every creature in the area when I cast it.
Okay.
So only for this like split second when I cast it.
Okay.
I
So
need
like
to
flash
look it up because I
grenade.
am not getting it.
I'm going to inspire that.
And I mean it's a dex check. You would make it against my 17 anyway.
Yeah. I just
That's a
wanna make
natural
sure.
1. The first one totally misses. The second one is going to
Emma!
Do we get the card?
Hard.
So the one next to Remy is outlined in blue.
Green. My color is green.
Green. Outlined in green. All right.
I mean, my personal favorite color is blue, but Andraste's key color is green. And that's
So it says each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet, right? So
Yes.
anything that's going to be in that 20-foot cube will be outlined.
any creature
Each
in the
object,
area. Any
But a creature has to make the spell saving throw.
Yes,
Got it.
any creature in the area when the spell is cast.
Got
Only
it.
when the spell is cast.
I like that.
Rules lawyer me, sir.
Speaking
Oh,
of
no,
blue
I'm just
green,
making sure I understand.
No, I'm teasing. This is the first time that I've used Fairy Fire with Andraste, but I used to use it with my bard all the time.
speaking of blue green, Thomas, how you played
Yes.
with that remote?
Oh, yeah, I know. Sorry.
No,
Totally
okay.
I mean, you might as well. It's there.
I loved it, honestly.
And that's my turn.
That's your turn, is to do fairy fire. Okay.
Yes, sir. I should also be close enough to help if people get attacked, I think. Maybe.
Gotcha. So then top of the lineup is Remy, followed by Uzo.
Ooh. All right.
You have advantage on this guy.
I do. So I am going to
It's all bright and
just
shiny.
swing on him. No, have at thee type of thing right at him. There we go.
Reminds me of a small halfling child and a wooden sword. Have at thee.
Aw.
Okay.
I mean, he comes by it honestly. Let's be real here.
25 to hit.
Does
21 points of damage.
Dumb.
Nice.
he is looking rough. Looking rough.
And I suppose, yeah, I could bonus action and move, but I don't really see any advantage to it right now. All right, I'll stay here. And
All right. Uzo, you are up.
Uzo. Yep.
Andraste told you that she heard footsteps coming down.
Yep. And
Okay.
as
Boil that door.
she runs out, Uzo kind of comes around the corner. I would be blocked from this angle over here, right? I would, if I go to the other side of Andraste here, I would be hidden from, I guess, any views from the house. How big are these cabbage patches here?
So they're bushes. They're like, 3 feet tall. You could, crouch behind them and have cover. You're not gonna, unless you lay down, you're not
Yeah.
gonna.
So Uzo's gonna essentially, as he jogs by, following Andraste's footsteps, settles over here, but he casts wand at the door, splack, right there.
This one?
Yep.
Okay.
So it's just like
All right.
splooge all across the door.
Right.
Yeah, right there.
You had to make it weird.
Everyone's thinking it. Everyone's thinking it.
I was trying not to.
No, I respect him.
But he's thinking back to the spider. Does the spider reveal what's in the stable?
The spider lets you know there are horses in here. There doesn't appear to be any people.
All right. So I passed that. I crouched down. Only horses in the stable. Only animals in the stable. The door is secured behind us. Let's take care of these beasts.
Aye.
That is the end of Uzo's turn.
Ruckus.
Boom.
One of them is looking bad. One of them looks mostly untouched.
And this one you have advantage on if you come up and attack because fairy fire lasts.
Both of these guys.
No.
While we
The
wait
other one made it.
for Ruckus
Oh,
to
he did?
decide.
I have brain thoughts already in the motion. But go on, I'll let you.
I was gonna say, can we put the cool animation fog over the door again?
I'm cool with that.
Hey.
Oh, never mind. You got to find it in a list of assets. That's gonna take forever.
That's how they get you. That's how they get you.
We'll make it the squid.
Goo! Oh, you can change the tint on that, right?
No. Let's
Okay.
just move on.
Sorry, Thomas. I really
Keep
do
that.
like the green and blue behind you.
For my tentacle spell,
Okay.
Evard's Black Tentacles. Keep that.
You
if need
have that?
Yeah.
Cool.
I used it.
Okay. Let's let Ruckus do his turn.
What?
I got it. I can wait. I wait for my
God, that's
answer.
creepy.
The man, not the man, but the thing waits to. I watched it from the Cheney documentary or with Christian Bale, where it's like the silent
not
one waits to
documentary.
strike. I know it's not
Just run up and hit it.
a biopic. Anyway, I'm
Just
gonna.
run up and hit it.
Yes, that's where I'm. 20 feet it takes to hit it. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna run, buddy, and straight go for this one.
You have advantage. Use it.
Boom.
I'm gonna move your character
I already moved him.
to there.
And now
Why
I will
do I
use
do
a
this?
d20 plus a 10 for the attack with the flamberge of the night.
Twice. You do it. You can do it.
Nice. Natural 19. Do you crit on
that's
those?
Good.
Let's see, well,
I
oh,
crit.
he does.
Do I?
No.
Wait, actually, with the
Yes.
You're a champion.
You added it. You added it. to
Yeah, I thought he
something,
took
to his
that.
blade.
you can activate. Yes.
What?
Where would that be? I'm not.
So
I thought it was in the
yes.
Flamberge
It'd
itself.
be under
or was it-
features.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. You crit on 19s.
That's right. It's on the sword itself. I forget that.
Because that was sort of an adjustment added later. So originally it was you crit on 19, or you have advantage on
undead.
undead, and
Is
now
this
you
a-
crit on 19. Yeah.
Is this
So
undead?
it is not. It's a devil. You crit.
Okay.
Please roll
Sorry,
damage.
there's a lot of specifics for me. Yes, let's do this. I crit.
Roll that damage.
Yes, thank you, man. 1d8. No. Yeah, no, it's one-handed. 1d8 plus 6. I didn't add the plus 6. Son of a bitch. It's 7. It's 7 damage
So
on
that's
this first one.
you double it, right?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Because you crit.
So you will roll one more d8. I'm generous. Roll one more d8.
Mhm.
Hey,
That
look
is-
at that.
The fuck?
How do you do this?
Hey,
There it
all right.
Okay.
So you saying I got some time? I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
No, I got it. No, you pee, and I swear to God, your bladder won't finish before I do. I'll run up, and I'm gonna try and make the first slash like at the tip of the ear, like the earlobe, like I kind of pierce the earlobe by accident, and then the demon's okay with that, and I'm like, God, fuck, no, I didn't want to please you with your emo demon fashion, and then I kind of like helicopter the blade and spin it around, and then with the rest of the damage, I'm gonna try and get from the hip to the shoulder this time.
All right. So you go in and you nick it, barely doing much damage, and just come back with the same attack somehow and finish it off, slicing it through its chest. It is dead. You still have 10 feet of movement, and there's another one close to you.
10 feet of
You have a
movement and a
second
second attack, as it happens.
Give it some time to heal. Implying it's a piercing. And and I'm gonna run. Yes. Yeah, I can make it. I'm gonna go straight to that one for the second attack. You all know that? Oh, love you guys. Sweet. 14 to hit.
14 does not hit.
I will vote for a D6 on that.
Second.
I won't fight for it, but thank you, love you.
That hits.
Yay.
Oh, at all.
Didn't even need to roll it. There you go.
15 is the AC.
Ah,
You do know that.
1d8.
Actually, 15 is AC on every bad.
I was gonna say
creature.
I knew that on the Hellhounds. I did not know that on the Barbed Devils. Good to know. Thank you.
Aaron, we're gonna quiz you again in 5 minutes and ask
Please
you what
don't.
the AC was.
15? 12. Damage.
12 points of damage. Nice. Doing some damage. It's first blood.
I try and aim for the leg if that actually hinders it in any way. Or wait, is it a flight thing or is it a walking thing?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
Boy, that's a sentence.
I feel like you got it. He got Thomas.
I get it, but also
That's all you need just to get it.
All right. Why did?
love you, brother dear.
I love you too.
All right. So
You're
lots of
reading
things
my
are about to happen. First, let's do with this
what?
guy. He's going to attack you 3 times. One with a tail.
Hold the thought.
Yes.
I did attack the second one. The next attack was going to be with the 1d6 extra fire damage.
Okay. Yeah.
I
Extra
mean,
1d6 fire damage. You can
Add
roll it, but it's fire damage.
I'm going to have to.
It is immune to fire.
I mean, I know.
Is it exclusively fire damage?
It's exclusively next attack. So as long as the bonus action could count for
Okay.
that since I did the first one, and then would I attack?
They
Would it
they
count
are-
the
No,
first
you
demon?
attack this guy first in
Yeah.
this turn, so it would have been used against him.
They are immune to fire. Immune. They take no damage from fire.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, then I'm
Well,
just
no.
gonna have to.
As
we're
long
gonna
as-
have to count it then, because
That's
whether
right.
it's no damage or any damage, yeah.
That's seven.
You
Right.
blow fire in its face, and it kills it. Maybe it was the sword. You don't
Take
know.
that.
But it
Okay.
didn't heal it. The fire didn't heal it. No? Yes?
It's not an
22.
iron golem.
Dude, why?
I thought it was a valid question.
22 to hit with
It
its
is.
tail. Does it hit you? Ruckus.
Does a
Excellent.
22 hit?
A 22?
Hit you, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
Even with the shield?
Is it an elemental thing?
Just hits him.
No, not with the shield. Without
It's
the
a
shield,
tail.
yes, it hits.
Wait, what's your AC with the shield?
21. 21 total right now.
But what's it with the shield?
I have the shield right now, and I have the
Oh.
armor.
So 21.
With the spell
Yeah.
shield.
You could
No,
use a spell.
I did not use shield the spell yet.
What would it be if you did?
25.
Okay.
26.
Pulling
Well, I-
teeth.
Yanking him right out of the skull there.
I thought, okay. What's the attack? What's the attack to hit? Initially
22.
without this.
22 to hit.
Okay. But it's not elemental damage.
Boy.
Right.
What? Okay.
It's
Then
the
shield.
tail. It's
Then
the
yes,
tail. Yeah.
just regular shield.
Shield.
That was if we answered that.
All right. So he's about to hit your face with this tail, and you just at the last minute, really like it's slow motion, just like taking forever and ever and ever. And then boom, shield comes up, blocking it.
You're like, is this worthwhile? Should I use this
And-
now?
And he's
I
like
guess.
totally confused and also slightly annoyed. So he then attacks you with 2 claws.
Tell us how you really feel.
14 and
God.
a 24, which I am going to definitely use a d6 on.
Oh,
So you need to roll a 2 on this, right? To
Yeah,
hit him?
No. 1.
Just
3
That'll do
for
it.
27 to hit with the claw, which does more damage.
yeah, because it's 21 plus 5. 26.
This is terrible. Okay. For 8 points of damage.
I can take it.
All right. Then these hellhounds have
Oh,
50
God.
feet of movement. So there are 3 of them going to
Oh, God.
bite you. Let me look at what a hellhound is. It is bite. It only makes 1. Oh, but it is pack tactics.
Oh,
Ooh.
make it advantage.
Hold on, 15-foot cone. Do I have a cone? Do I have a 15-foot cone?
Shit. Is the absorb thing a reaction or is shield a reaction?
Shield.
Or
Wait, did
bonus
I already
action?
use my reaction
I don't know.
this turn? Because shield and absorb elements are a reaction. So
All right.
if I
Okay.
used
So-
absorb elements and it's not the end of my turn, I might not be able to use shield right now.
You used it last time.
You expelled the end of that first one. You didn't like
Yeah,
cast it
yeah.
again.
Yeah, it's a new round since.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So this one is going to breathe fire at you two. So this is a dexterity saving throw.
Mm,
28.
me too. Or,
28 definitely makes it. Ruckus, what is your saving throw?
10.
D6. You want it?
There's also an ability I can use to redo a saving throw. Hold on, I'm trying to
Indomitable.
find it. Indomitable, yes. It's a long rest, but I can do it and I
I
can
would-
re-roll this.
As a DM, with looking at big stacks of inspiration here, I would say you use a d6. And you save that for
Mm-hmm.
If you need it.
For
Sweet.
next session, because we're going to be on this raid for a long time, mate.
Fair enough.
we're probably made part 3 at some point.
Not be at all surprised. That's why I'm trying to be careful with my spells.
Oh, I love you, Gene.
So do a d6.
Boom. D6 plus 4.
Okay, good. You guys take half of 25 fire damage.
So 12.
12.
Bo, can you uncanny dodge that?
No. Has to be an attack.
Damn it.
So
Like a
with
melee
pack-
attack?
Yeah, so these guys with pack tactics are coming in trying to just bite you, and even a 24 doesn't get past your magical shield.
Nice.
That is all of their go. We are back to Andraste, followed by Remy.
So
You're clenched, aren't you?
I'm going to come up behind Remy, like right behind him. And I'm going to use Radiance of the Dawn because our cover's blown at this point. And I just like blast him with holy light.
We don't know that though.
We do so.
On the inside, really? What if we kill him?
At least one.
Well,
house
let's
knows
just
that
ask the
we're here.
DM, how loud have things been? Do we get the idea that people would know that we're here?
So you guys have been pretty stealthy. There was one moment where there was sort of a light flash and a whoosh, but it wasn't massive. You also know that the walls are pretty thick and there's a lot of vegetation, and what sound that is in here is slightly muffled.
Okay. And this will just be like a fast blast of light. So
Like a Polaroid.
I mean, it'll be no worse than like guiding bolt, really. So
Yeah.
all of the enemies have to make a con saving throw of DC 17. Helps if I can spell roll correctly.
Yep. And let me look at these guys. All right. This is the hounds.
Okay.
All three hounds, or do you want to get the devil in there too?
I mean, I should be able to get all of them.
All
'Cause
four?
it's a
Okay.
30
So
I should be able to get everyone because it's a 30-foot.
gotcha. So we will do the hounds first. That is a fail.
Correct.
But if I just drop this, that's a success.
I mean, they'll still take half damage. Up to you.
That's a success. That is, well, wait, hold on. Yeah, that's an 18, and that is a 11. So
What?
2 pass, 1 doesn't.
18 and 11?
What are
Sorry.
we looking at?
So my 20 is actually an 18. I put in
okay.
a +5 instead of a +3. So
Got it.
it was 18 pass, 11 miss, 17 make. So
Okay.
1 hellhound missed.
Okay.
One of them has taken damage.
And that's
So-
21 points of damage to the one that made it and 10 to everyone who didn't succeed.
All right.
Succeeds.
Or the opposite of that. So 21. So 21 kills one of them down.
Nice.
Sweet.
And then the others. Yeah, radiant damage.
Yep.
Let me just absolutely double check. Okay, yep. We're all set up. So the Hellhounds, one of them's the two, let's see. Yep, they're looking injured.
All right.
One of them died.
And I mean, that's my move. So I'm sticking behind Remy.
All right. Top of the lineup, Remy.
Which one died?
That
It isn't marked.
Take that,
Okay.
dead one.
dead one. You know what? I think there's a bit of inspiration that came in. 3 fingers, 60, 500 bits for the
Nice.
players,
Oh,
and
thank
also
You.
I believe doing a shot of fire. They are doing a shot.
Just stepping up one step forward and swinging away on this hellhound, going for the throat, trying to spill it.
Stab, stab.
Mm-hmm. 24 to hit.
Nice.
Sweet.
Gotcha.
Oh my god.
$18 points of damage. Ouch.
Ooh. That's 18 points of damage. That one is looking very rough. Not down, but rough. Last legs.
Okay. Those 5 feet of movement. I guess I'll just sit there next to Ruckus then. All right.
All right. Uzo, I want to back something up. You actually heard like something heavy inside being kind of dragged in front of the door.
Ah, okay. I'm gonna guess and perceive that in the same way we're keeping them from coming out, they want to keep us from getting in.
Yep.
And I still see the barbed devils on the inside, so I have that reassurance. The spine devil, I mean, is still up, right?
Spine devil is still up.
How does he look?
He looks not hurt very much.
All right, well, let's change that. So I move up to here and I kind of strafe to the side. And as Uzo kind of sidesteps to get a clear shot, he closes his eyes and he points out his hand in the direction of the barbed devil and he opens it and the eyes are like glowing green as he starts to chant dissonant whispers into it. At the 5th level.
That's a saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw of, yeah, it was wisdom saving throw. Let's see what you roll. Then I'll tell you what the DC is.
I don't think that's how it works.
Shit!
Oh.
Well, no,
17. Shit!
Does it do anything?
Yeah, it takes it half, but man, I really wanted to use 76.
Yeah.
So dissonant
You still roll
whispers. I
76.
still roll 76, but it's not the same.
Would a D6 help that?
No.
Okay.
Damn it!
16 points of damage.
Shit!
You always gotta love the muffled shit.
That would have been nice, but
Yeah, a lot of 6s in there.
yeah, 16. So yeah, Uzo kind of targets him with a discordant chant in his head, and he locks eyes with the barbed devil as he closes them, and his eyes go back to normal. He is that's his turn. I loud whisper to Andraste, I think they've locked themselves inside. I don't know. I've got Jensen's disease really quickly, but I think they are indoors. Yeah. He tells you, don't worry about our rears.
I don't know. Remy's still around.
Good enough.
Hey-o.
Zing.
Sorry, what happened? My internet was messing up there for a second.
Do I dance now?
Ruckus, you are up.
Yeah. Dance, monkey. Okay. I shall then. Which of these 3 is weakest right now in front of me?
The one closest to Remy.
Then yes, the one closest to Remy, I'm going to attack first with the first attack of the flamberge. One-handed. Sorry. Give me a moment. Any second now. Just a moment. There we go. 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Good. And then a 1d8 plus a 6. I'm using the advanced roller thing, so I have to click it. Okay. It's not that advanced.
Nice.
10.
Nice. You kill another one. It's dead. All right.
Yes. I go for the heart.
There
and
are
I
still
randomly
2
say,
up around you.
The heart, Osborne! And it doesn't make any sense, and no one knows why I said it, and I don't know why I said it. And then we all just move on, and I go to the next one. Okay. Let me add it again. Boom. 20.
Nice.
Dirty 20.
That hits. Dirty 20.
It's a dirty 20.
20. Dirty.
A dirty.
Dirtiest of 20s.
Dirty. 13 damage.
Very dirty.
And still looking bloodied Almost exactly. Rounded down
Yes.
by 1.
I'm done. Wait, no.
That was the Hellhound, right?
Actually, I'm gonna
Or
bonus
did you-
action for my short rest. How many? Wait, how many more? There's only like 2 more left in this area. I'm not. I'll be fine. I'm done. Yeah. Sorry. I was gonna do a thing. Don't need to.
All right. There we go. This guy, you know what? He is going to, even with Ruckus in front of him, his stupid shield, he's going to fire a ball of fire at the person that just whispered in his head. Natural 20.
Oof.
Nat 20 hits. Let's see it.
Slash roll 6.
I'm sorry, man.
10.
Can I wait? Can I
You. Do you have
can
a
I
thing?
wording flare that?
You. And.
Yeah, I'll give him disadvantage on that.
All right.
Woof.
And it misses. I
That is
had a whole
2.
role play planned, but we'll take the miss.
Yeah. Like he saw his moment and he took it. And like it is that mote of fire flying through the air just as Andraste reaches out, and the wind from her hand and the radiant flare pushes it off of Uzo's trajectory and into the building.
Uzo holds out his hand, and he sees that the trajectory is knocked off with a miss, and he looks at the ring and he goes,
And you saw a flare coming from Andraste.
and then he looks over to the side, recognizing the flare, and is immediately sad again. He's like, oh, okay.
And then
Thanks.
the Hellhound goes into the armor of Ruckus and misses with a 19. You know what? No, I'm going to spend 1 to add a d6 to that.
No, man, I already laughed.
For 24 to hits. You know what? They gave me the inspo. I have to use it.
Totally, bro. I love that you did. But also, have I used my reaction this turn?
Wait, 24 to hit?
Yeah. Have I used my reaction this turn?
You have not. Well,
Boom!
I was top of the round, so no, he has not.
Did you roll real dice?
Plus 5, 21, 26 to hit then.
What?
Did you clear? Well, I'm at 21 right now. Plus 5.
No.
What?
Oh, your AC. You're
yes,
going to do
my AC.
shield.
Yes, if I use shield, plus 5. Now
it misses.
26.
Correct.
But boom.
Okay.
Where did you roll, Thomas?
Right here.
24 or something.
In the thing. 5.
Or 20. Yeah. 25.
Oh, the D6 was the add-on. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Sorry.
Sometimes I don't know where stuff is either. Okay, so a shield again, using up another spell slot. I love it. You
Oh, yeah.
deflect this bite coming in that doesn't do a lot of damage. Good job. Andraste, you are
Yay.
up, followed by Remy.
We're all
Just so
pretty
you are
much
aware, I lost
in
sound on my
pause.
Zoom call again, so I'm a little bit behind everyone.
Terrible. Andraste, you are up, followed by Remy.
What?
It's you.
Cool.
And everyone sees the chest.
Now I'm regretting it. Now he made me question my decisions. That's a good DM.
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame at the Hellhound.
Oh, sorry, that's my bad.
Why
was the
did you
wrong
mute me? Don't mute me. Rude.
Guess that didn't fix it.
Right. I'm going to Sacred Flame the Hellhound. No, it didn't.
No.
Roll that damage.
Uh, 17 points of damage.
17 points of damage. It's looking very rough.
I can almost taste it.
Almost tasted.
And I'll back up a little bit just so I don't get nommed on.
All right, Remy, you are up.
Alrighty.
And that's my turn.
Going straight up through here. Through his space, kind of getting into this area right here. Which one of these guys looks the weaker?
The Hellhound is almost dead.
Okay. And Ruckus is going to go before them again,
Yes.
I believe. Okay, so then I will go to try and kill our Barb Devil. Swing at him. Oof.
You want a
13 can I
D6?
inspire?
Yes,
Yeah.
take it.
Mhm.
Take it.
Hopefully all 6 of that D. Why is that bad? We're
That
on
might
D2.
hit,
15,
actually.
15 to hit.
15
does hit.
hits.
Awesome. Awesome. Plus 3d6 plus 6. 19 points of damage.
Nice. Yep. It's looking bloody.
Come from behind him, stab him, and then get ready again.
Yeah, he's like.
Are you always this articulate?
He yells at you in a language you don't understand. Uzo followed by Ruckus.
All right. Uzo walks up probably about 5 feet to get better vantage point. Not that it cares, but he's going to fire off with the left hand, pushing an Eldritch Blast out at the Hellhound for 15.
Hits.
1d. Damn it. And for 8 points of damage. Is it still up?
No, you did it.
Bores a hole right through the mouth. It looks at it like flailing, and just like as it opens up, the Eldritch Blast hole just explodes it, and it kind of plops down. And he uses the other Eldritch Blast as he continues to walk up 5 more feet on a death march towards the Barb Devil and pushes out another Eldritch Blast with his right hand. 16.
It also hits.
For max damage,
Ooh,
15 points of
nice.
damage.
Nice.
He's still up. Yeah?
Oh, yeah. He's still up.
So Uzo just basically, Remy, where does the blade puncture?
It was in his back. I put it in his back.
Did it? So I imagine the blade protruded, and the Eldritch Blast meets the blade at the front, at the point of exit wound.
It's like Chinese finger cups.
Yeah. That is Uzo's turn.
I'm like pulling the sword back through the wound, and it pulls the Eldritch Blast in.
The timing is just that of the you get your sword out just in time for the hole to be bored through.
Ruckus, you are up.
It's awesome.
It's looking hurt.
Yeah, is this one's the only one?
Yep, there's only one left. Everything else actually poofs out of existence. Doesn't there are no carcasses around
Oh,
because
that's
they
weird.
are devils.
I wonder where you'll go. And I literally stutter as Ruckus in that. And roll for the attack at this last one. 22 to hit.
Nice.
22 hits.
Boom! Okay, 7 damage.
7 damage.
It's okay, I have another attack, team. Team. Boom!
Nice.
Good again. Other boom.
Nice.
10 more damage.
10 is much better. Not enough.
Oh
Much
my
better.
God.
It's looking in Remy territory though.
Mhm.
Just you wait.
Just
Piece of
in time
demon.
for Andraste to steal kill Celia.
Fireball will take that. No, no. It is looking around and angry and looks at both of you and it's like and rushes towards Uzo.
Oh, swinging away.
Is that an
Both
opportunity
of
attack?
both of you get
Yeah.
attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, we do.
Uzo kind of gets fighting stance as he sees this thing come. Not sure it'll make it out the gauntlet. Nice.
That hits.
27.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Well, this time it's
Wait,
not a competition.
Wait. You only get sneak attack once per round.
Once per turn. We have been over this. Once per turn. Yes, which means when it's outside of my turn, in the round, if I get a reaction opportunity attack, I can apply the sneak attack to it.
Gotcha. All right. Well, as this runs away, describe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't need to steal anything.
I think Andraste is about to steal this kill and jump in before Ruckus can get at it and slice it through that hole again, through all the way and up like this, and you can just hear the bones crack as it disappears in a burst of flame. And I went, that one was mine.
I imagine
Like mine was good enough.
the
to get
char running at me as if it's still in existence, and then it's like,
Yeah, like you see like a couple of burnt foot marks and then they fade out. Before it touches you.
Huh.
And a silence comes over as you stop. Uzo, you instinctively look back to the house and you kind of see there is a shutter on the second floor and somebody is just kind of, you can see looking out.
I quickly gather everyone. There are people inside. I believe that to be the servant quarters. Otherwise, they would have descended on us already. I don't know if we should go inside and secure them or we should move forward into the house, but they are aware of our presence, and they don't.
If
They haven't
know
atta-
if they know who we are, we may have to do something about that. Remember, no witnesses.
Tie them
We
up at
can't be
least.
seen.
Something.
How long is that web going to last?
An hour.
If that web will last an hour and they were pushing things against the door to keep us out, we may be able to leave them in there long enough to figure out what's going on in the main house.
They also might have a layout of the house and tell us where things are.
I mean, possibly, but how do you intend to get that information from them?
Their liability.
Are you going to
Uzo
answer that?
smiles at Ruckus.
Are you going to answer that in a way that's going to make me want to hurt you?
A little bit, yeah. Uzo is definitely not. He's like, we'll get answers.
I think we can proceed without needing their help. We have your familiar, so we can try and use that.
As he comes out from the stable, but they are at our backs. Who knows what forces they can? We must at least tie them off. I am not saying we kill them. I am saying we secure them and find out what they know. They might have something that would benefit us.
If they had forces to rally against us, they would have.
Or maybe they're calling them and the forces are
Look,
slowly
the less
reacting.
they know about us, the better. Yes.
Yeah. If they don't
we
see us,
cannot
up
have this
close.
traced back to us.
Yes.
Which is why we should go and deal with this now.
If we go in there and tie them up, they will have seen every one of our faces.
Exactly.
Unless
wh-
I
and-
alter
and-
face.
And where
As
else?
he stands out in the public square, he shrugs.
So it opens up and is like, we won't tell anyone. Just it shuts. Please.
They can hear us. Wait, what is the
You guys are
point of your
going.
shortness?
They are asking for mercy. If you go against them now, you will go against me.
Then fine, we won't go against them or their lives. We will just simply restrain them for the time being. We don't know if they hit a call button to anybody's secret coming their way. You know,
Turn, look at that window and say, well, did you? You can clearly hear us.
How about we go inside and ask them,
Fine.
as opposed to call through the window?
What do you want to know?
Let us in.
Open the door. Show us.
No.
They can't. We have the web on the outside.
And Uzo dismisses the web. Problem solved.
We will not hurt you. We are here to rid this villa of all the devils inside.
And we
The
should
true
not
evil.
show our hand to the servant quarters. Let's find out what they know, secure them, and move on. I can't believe that we're having a debate now after having killed devils in the middle of this plaza.
Devils are one thing. People are another. Entirely another.
Keep it down.
And I'm
We will
going
alert the house.
to turn and walk toward the shutter and look up at the person who's talking and be like,
Uzo follows closely.
if you let me in, we can talk about this.
Uzo over the shoulder. Open the door.
If you are not devils, we do not seek you harm. You are not a part of this. It is in your and all of our best interests if you please open the door and speak with us at the very least.
We only seek information. We will leave you with your lives.
Door shut, or the shutter shuts, and you hear footsteps running away from the window.
The spider crawls back up. Uzo kind of puts it on the shoulder.
I'm going to whisper, what do we detect?
Detect magic on the periphery, the house and the house in front and the stable and anything in 30 feet range.
So there's nothing within 30 feet of you, pings.
I detect they don't want to speak with us. We should move on to their house.
I've given them a chance.
Are they coming down toward the door? Is that what we heard the footsteps coming toward?
Nope. Everyone give me perception checks.
Okay.
Hold on.
28.
Damn. 5.
Wisdom-based character rolls a 19.
Nat
Ooh.
20.
Nice.
Give me a card. I'm going to say they fortuitously had a change of heart and they come to open the door.
Oh my god.
So
shit.
no. But you
No?
hear
17.
no. You hear from probably the other side of the house, especially with your nat 20, a thud and a crack, and then a scream as somebody had jumped from the second story window and broken their leg on the other side and is now screaming in pain. And that is where we are actually going to leave it for tonight.
Final
To
word.
pick up next week.
I almost want to kill them out of courtesy. They are an injured animal and they
It's
are
a broken
suffering.
leg. Goodness gracious, man.
I have healed broken legs many times before. Don't even with me.
What do you do with horses?
Excuse me?
I don't know. Do you have a cleric around to deal with horses?
I ride horses.
No, you don't. You ride ponies.
I ride horses. Shut up.
You ride asses.
So,
I was on your back earlier, Ruckus. Yes.
Wait a second.
Accurate.
Fortuitous circumstance supposed to work to our benefit, and
yeah, you have to role play it out better than, yeah, they changed. They have a change.
Warren, your own rule.
Dude.
You
all right, that's fair.
play
Okay.
you
yourself.
guys,
All
you
right,
guys
whatever.
intimidated this old couple so much that
They didn't.
We were
I would have seen that
persuading.
they were old. I just saw that they were
Well, I
servants
mean-
in my mind. I'm like
okay.
middle-aged servants. That's
I mean,
fair.
you did-
Middle-aged
you-
person.
you
I
did
was
say
going
that
for
we
a
saw
persuasion
them.
roll.
Persuasion as well.
I was just going for logic. Never mind the rolling.
Murderers have come to their house. They were trying to escape.
That's fair.
But
All
their
right.
but their protectors were demons.
Well, I guess the establishment inside is free for ransacking.
I mean, maybe so, but there is someone on the street screaming. We don't have long.
Just imagine this guy out there. Ah. Ah.
We do not have long before the authorities show up, which means we need to move fast.
Or we kill that one.
No.
Or
No.
Can I kick down the front door?
He said we're done for the night.
We're done for tonight, dude.
Well, I'm
Just
saving.
one
I'm
more
getting that on
hour.
record. I just want to see if I can discern anything from inside this room that we took so long to plan around. Yeah. So
we will pick it up next time. So close. You guys were so close. All you had to do was just leave them alone.
I tried
Oh,
several times.
Until you're like, honestly, it was the
ruckus rant. It had to be the ruckus.
Well, it was the atrocity. Just let me come up and we'll talk. They weren't feeling that, but then the with Uzo and Ruckus, it was no. It was like
because Andraste is small and non-threatening, and then she has this enormous two enormous people looming over her.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but two very ominous people also saying something very comforting. I don't know. I'd defend for it. I'd find a lawyer.
That wasn't comforting.
We'd be like, we're not going to kill you if you're not demons. Are they demons? That may be our answer if they close the door. Then they are killable.
They wouldn't have jumped out of window and gotten hurt.
And they wouldn't. Then they would have opened the door if they weren't.
Also,
demons.
devils, not demons.
You know what I'm saying.
Next time,
there is a difference in the Forgotten Realms.
Yeah, Uzo was tempted to just dimension door in, but yeah. Next time, I'm just gonna take action. Just fucking.
Should have left them alone. What do you mean?
No,
take action?
that doesn't sound realistic.
This is our goal.
Dude, you infiltrate a compound. People see you. You leave them
There are
alone.
old people. Yes, you leave.
That's
them
an
alone,
anecdote after the
especially if
fact,
they're
but
freaked
still,
out.
we want to know what they know about the house inside.
Not
If
necessarily.
they're peeking out the window,
They're servants. They know the rooms and the quarters. They
If
know
they're peeking out saying, "Leave us alone," and we won't say anything, you leave them alone.
Well, for me, it was more of we don't have time to deal with
take
this.
your word for it.
We have the element of surprise now, and we need to hit the house now. So I saw
okay. So I will do this. I will do this for you guys. I will DM fortuitous circumstance that he did not break his leg, but instead landed on a bush, rolled off, and got the hell out of town.
That's a fortuitous bush.
Fortuitously placed bush. Okay, so
Thank
it's not
you.
writhing in agony.
That's
Do
what he
not
said?
alert the authorities and ruin my plans.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
His partner, on the other hand,
No, stop it right
is
now.
still inside.
Stop.
Anybody here a Yelp?
Like,
Gotta
dude,
push it.
do not push Andraste. She will flaming hands you and then keep going.
Whatever. Yeah, no, Andrea is absolutely right. Like devils disguise themselves all the time. Like
You know who has a spell called Detect Evil and Good?
I don't see them using it. That's all I'm saying.
I
Like,
have
we're trying
Detect
to get
Evil
into
and
the house.
Good. Give me 2 seconds and I'll use it. So put your headphones back in.
Yeah, I was about to say the same.
No.
All right, that is going to do it. That's going to wrap it up for this evening. Thank you guys for joining us, for sticking around. We really appreciate it. Bo, your computer sounded wonderful. I can't wait until the even new one sounds more wonderful.
Oh, I can't wait either. As soon as my case gets here, it's
All right,
really
and
upsetting.
We tune in to us on Saturday for the Great Dane Society, where we are giving away one of these things. And we're also going to give away a copy of the PDF of Harlem Unbound. That was something that we thought about doing, that Ezra was, planning on doing last week. And then Jay Matthews 85 is like, hey, right before we started, what if we got you, this copy of Harlem Unbound to give away? Which Lonely Yeti won. So that's super awesome. We have an amazing community. We really appreciate you guys. Find us over in the Discord. Almost all of us are over there at some point in times. I no longer have Facebook on my phone, so that is my social media app of choice now, is our Discord, which is so much better than Facebook. And
seconded, yeah. Fair.
I'll get there. I'll get on there at some point. Trust me. You'll find me.
So then we're back for Carbon one more time on Monday, and back here on Tuesday for the raid part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
It doesn't work because the subtext doesn't really apply in this world. It doesn't have that double entendre meaning, sort of whatever.
I don't know. With these lights, I think that I can reenact breaking. And I might break a hip doing it. So that is going to wrap it up for us tonight. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.